Alright, come on now. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday evening, everyone. I'm gonna take a breather. This is the time of day where I get to take a breather here. It's been a Monday, y'all. It's been a Monday. So, Elizabeth, hello. Welcome in. Yep, it's me. I don't know if I'm here or not, but I'm here. I know, right? That's what it feels like. I know. I'm trying to just do Saturday. Hey, Desiree, welcome in. My two favorite ladies, welcome in, welcome in. Um, I I know. I will see. I did Friday as a pop up. Because usually Jody, Colette, and Christy come on Fridays and Mondays. But they did not come on last Friday, so I came on. Um, that's right. That's right. Awesome. Awesome. So anyway, so that's why it seems like so much lately. Um, I need to be watching that myself, Elizabeth. Here it is, Christmas time, and trying to watch finances and do Christmas. It's yeah. Oh, you're working, Desiree? Gotcha. And I just got through helping the short one study. I think she says she's got a test tomorrow, but she doesn't know what her test is in. And I'm like, oh boy, that's not good. So we've gone over everything from the Constitution to the solar system. So who knows? Yeah, the short one. She's a little shorty like me. So anyway, so she was asking me tonight. She says, "Mom, why am I so short?" Um. Oh, awesome! That's great, Elizabeth. Good, good, good. I'm glad. They are everything for what I don't know if it's the camera, the video, what, but everything's so much prettier in person. But my phone doesn't catch the sparkles as good as what they are in person. But good. I'm glad you got your box. I hope everybody's having a great Monday, great start to the week. Um, I know, right, Desiree? You need. I've got brooches now. So far, so good. Good, good, good. My day's just been busy and just hectic, and it's just stressful trying to teach Skylar the importance of one listening and B the importance of studying. And she's got to fidget and she's got to be distracted by things. I mean, she's 10, but they cram so much in that little brain of theirs at this young age, and it kills me that they don't have textbooks. And um yeah, that's right. Oh gosh, that's right. Those were the sparklies. Yes, yes, yes. That double circle one is absolutely beautiful. So is the butterfly, but that double circle was really pretty with the blue stones. Um, but I don't know. She wants. She's got her head always in something else. So hey, welcome in. Oh, it's Tuesday there. It sure is, isn't it, Sandra? That's right. It sure is. Oh yeah, we're full blown Monday here. Um, but I don't understand why they wait until the sixth grade, or at least I think it's the sixth grade here in our school district to give out textbooks. And they don't give them iPads. And I know like the other, see, we live in the city, but the county, they have iPads. Well, no, not the city. Um, and then so they give them out like worksheet papers, not workbooks, like pieces of paper. And it kills me, Desiree. It absolutely kills me. I really, I think there's a lot to having a textbook. Of course, maybe it's just I'm conventional and I'm old school, but I feel like she would learn a whole lot more if she had that textbook. Oh, see, you've got Chromebooks and we don't, and it's really a struggle. It's really 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 been a struggle. Um, so anyway, we went through and we've made note cards and we're studying the note cards, and that seems to be going a little bit better. But I've got to have control over the stuff because she keeps. Um, they sure did, Sandra. Now that is no joke. That is absolutely no lie. It's been a real struggle this year. And I don't, there's a lot more I could say to the subject. There's a whole lot. I could get out my soapbox. I really won't. I'm on the verge of getting out my soapbox, but I better hold it. But I just there that is a very true statement that you've got right there. That they and then it's one. If I had the time to homeschool, if I had the time to homeschool Skylar, and if I thought that she would actually sit down and really listen, I think she still listens better from other people than I would homeschool her. Yay, that's awesome. Thank you. Awesome, Angelica. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. That is most appreciative. Appreciated. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad it arrived safe and sound and quick. That was quick. Good. I'm glad it arrived quickly. Good, good, good. But anyway, so that being said, I'm not gonna hold you guys up with my stresses. Um, yeah, see that's what I'm saying. Yep. Yep, yep. I would love to be able to, but I don't think she would learn from me. I have a hard enough time trying to get her to study. But we are figuring out better ways of studying. So we are getting there. So, and the more I put my foot down, the better she's being. She's getting there. So, um, we're going to get there. But this is my stress relief. I understand that, Elizabeth. I do. I do. uh, oh, you might wear it to bed. Oh, that's great. That is awesome. That's awesome. Awesome. So yes, jewelry is my happy place. You guys are my happy place. So we are going to de-stress and we are going to do some fun stuff, some fun jewelry. And honestly, I think that's where I'm going to start tonight. Is I'm going to start over with the sterling, and see what I've got for sterling. So, thank you guys. Yes. Um, it's real funny though. I will tell you guys this quick little thing. Like years ago, long, long time ago, probably 10 or 15 years ago, I thought about getting out of the career that I'm in now, and I thought about going into teaching because I really do enjoy teaching, but I like teaching on the college level. And when in school we always had study groups, and I was the one to always lead the study groups and teach everyone, which it helped teach me too. So I was always really good with that, and so I thought about going into to teaching. That I got over that really quick when it came to kids. It's like I need to rethink this. So, yeah, it's tough teaching kids. At this age is really really tough, because they think that they know everything, and they think that they know that they know what you're asking or what you're saying before you say it. Like they have that preconceived notion, that they know everything, and they don't. It is hard. Yeah, I know. I bet it does get worse. So anyway, I learned real quick to not teach. So, and I've got to really hand it to these teachers. Um, especially the ones that really do, put a lot out there for these kids and work really hard to teach these kids. So my hat's off to you because I cannot do it myself. I love my daughter. I love her more than anything. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I can't stay calm. I get aggravated. Hey, Leonore, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, to teach the kids and stay calm and not get aggravated. See, I get aggravated. Um, yeah, they said. Oh well, there you go. That's awesome. That is so awesome, Angelica. That is awesome. See, that's my goal. I'd love for her to be able to, go to college and love for her to be able to get a master's. I know that they say college is overrated, and maybe to some extent it is. But I loved college. I've got my master's um, in business. I loved college. It's probably some of the best years. So I hope she does the same. But I know work experience is up there too, and trust me, you got to have that experience as well. So, all right, let's see. I'm gonna just start out with Sterling tonight, and then just kind of see where it leads us. But I have Sterling, I have Crystal, I have Vintage. I still have a little bit of Rosemary G left, so I could definitely go through those. I haven't gotten any new um, Rosemary G. I need to probably source a little bit more. But anyway, I'll see what I can find, see what I can hunt down if you guys are still into the Rosemary G. But I think that's where I'm headed tonight is the Sterling, and then maybe do a little bit of vintage. But you guys tell me. Now I could do other things too. I still have some copper. I still have some gemstones. I've got vintage. I've got all kinds of different things. I've got brass. Um, I am very low on the Christmas. But I could find a few pieces. So you guys y'all tell me where y'all want me to go. Um, right? That's right. Hey Tammy, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, so the first thing I'm going to start out with, this is a neat little sterling silver bracelet. It is oh shoot. Well, it's not exactly a Figaro chain. I don't know exactly what kind of chain you call it, but it's 7.5 inches on the mandrel. Beautiful sterling silver. Here's the clasp, and it's already got a little charm on it, but this is one that's perfect for a charm bracelet because you've got these links. It does have a little, and here we are talking about school, little graduation cap. Also marked sterling silver, and it's marked BS, is it BSC or BSD? Not entirely sure of the company on that one. But anyway, here's the sterling. So sweet little 7.5 inch. And here's the cat. The cat's gonna come over and check us out. So cute little charm bracelet. Hey Deborah, welcome in. So this one I'm going to do a start and bid. Oops, if I can get to my chat. Do y'all want a cat to go along with this? That's right. You are right. You are not even kidding. Oh, your grandson made you soft. Okay, I got you. No, you were fine, Elizabeth. You were good. Um, so yeah, and I don't have a whole lot left either. So only if somebody wants me to bring out will I bring it out. Other than that, some of these things may show back up when I do my collection video. So here is this. All right, so starting bid, ouch. Starting bid on this one is going to be 24. That was the cat, by the way. She says hello. All right. So great little chain. This is sterling silver. Nice little chain to be able to put your little charms on. And it does come with a little charm already. The little sterling silver graduation cap. So I mean this is great for a gift. You could definitely build it for somebody. Um, build a charm bracelet for someone or somebody that is building one. Would make a fun little gift. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. Now this next one's a neat little bracelet. Um, I want to say these are onyx beads. I think that they're onyx and not glass, but let me get the size on this one. It's got a little heart on it. Alright, so we're looking at 7 inches on the mandrel. Sterling silver. And it's got the little heart on it. And that reminds me of Brighton, but I don't see a bee anywhere. So I think it's just a little heart embellishment. Wait a minute. I think it just says sterling, though. I think it just says 925. So, yeah, it just says 925. It just stamped 925. Um, so anyway, it's a cute little bracelet. Sterling silver onyx bracelet with the cute little heart. Oh. So here is this one. Oh, let me turn on this little light. See if that helps a little bit. I know it makes everything a little bit more yellow, but anyway, so here's a little bracelet, 7 inches. If there's any interest on this one I'm gonna do at 20. And this one is sterling silver, and I'll tell you what, it's gonna drive me crazy. Let me test it. Let me make sure it's onyx before I say that. Am I going on TV? Okay. I'd be a TV star. Yeah, not really. If I could do a sitcom about my for the household, yeah, that would be an interesting TV show. I always said that would make an interesting sitcom. All right, let me test that one real quickly. Get that thing going. I do have one other little charm bracelet, and this one also has a charm on it. This one is sterling silver as well. This one comes to 7 inches. And this has a really neat little charm on it. It's signed MMA, I'm assuming for Museum of Modern Art, but it has the little heart, but it is missing some of the little rhinestones around it. But sweet little bracelet with the heart. And again, this is another great one to add. I love this one because the links are swirls. And then you've got these little ones in between where you can hang your different charms. So really sweet bracelet. This one again is size 7. And this one is going to be a starting bid at 24. If there's any interest on this one. And I mean, I don't have anything that small to be able to replace some of the rhinestones. But it's still a cute little charm, but you can always take it off if you wanted to and use the bracelet. But there's the signature on the back. But the bracelet itself is a really nice sterling silver charm bracelet. Really, really, really pretty links. Okay. I love that. I love the design on that. It's really different. So that one again is size 7, and then that one is 24. Sorry for the shaky cam. Yeah, so this one's onyx. This is not glass. This is onyx. But anyway, I'm still gonna leave it at starting bid at 20 on this one. And this one was also 7 inches. And it has that little heart. But again, I've seen this in Brighton, but I don't know that this is Brighton. Because like I said, I don't see a bee anywhere. So it may just be a cute little charm that they added to the clasp. For a cute little dangle. But really pretty little bracelet if there's any interest on that one. So those are a couple of those. But thank you guys so much for being here. So happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a great day and start of the work week. And I hope everybody had a great weekend. And we're getting ready for Christmas, and I can't believe Christmas is, I mean, it just keeps getting closer and closer and closer. It's going to be here before we know it. Um, but thank you all so much for being here this evening. Thank you, thank you. I know Bruce and Dennis are on, so definitely feel free. And please do toggle back and forth and check out Bruce and Dennis. They always have some really fun finds too. This next one, this is a really pretty little crystal bracelet. This one is approximately 6.25 inch, and this is like a smoky crystal, but it does have sterling silver toggle clasp. So this one is 6.25. Oh, Sandra, I gotcha. Yeah. Um, Yeah, I'm just down to just the last little bit left. I still love my Rosemary G, but yeah, it's I could tell it's kind of dwindling. Interest is kind of. I think we've all gotten like the pieces, the majority of the pieces that we wanted, except for maybe some of the real rare ones, and those real rare ones are going to be the hardest ones to get a hold of. Well, hello, Bless Bobbles. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, so anyway, it's but again, I still love Rosemary G, and I'll be happy to show what I do have if anybody's interested. Um, but anyway, so here's this one. This is a really sweet little, and like I said, it's sort of like a almost like a smoky glass crystal with AB finish, and then silver up here for the toggle clasp. This one is 6.25, so 6.25. So this is for a small wrist. Starting bid on this one is going to be 16. If there's any interest on this, it's absolutely precious, really beautiful color, really really pretty shine. This is a really great neutral piece to go with different things. So easily to stack. So there's that. What else do I have in my bracelet bag? I rarely do bracelets. I'm going to do some earrings this evening too. Let's see. Now this is a really, really cool bracelet. I love this one. This one is kind of heavy too. Let's see if I can find my information on this one. Got all kinds of little tags here. Whoa, that's a lot of tags. Alright, so this one is, did I write it on this one? It's not on that one. Okay, so let's see. Well, I may just have to wing this one. But I do have my scale, so let's just get out the scale. Alright, so this one is a mix of, well, it's mostly 925. It's mostly silver. But then there's a few little places that have 9 karat gold. Not gold plated, but like little gold pieces. So let me see if I can get this one weighed. All right, so this bracelet is roughly 34.7 grams. Do it one more time. 34.7. Okay. So 34.7 grams. And like I said, it is sterling silver. So here's the clasp. And then here is, these are like the little, these are my 80s giraffes. Almost like your what? Toys R Us giraffes. But my 80s giraffes, because they look like they're from the 80s. Their spots are geometric shapes. Their eyes have eyelashes. And then you've got, in these triangles, you've got these little beads that are gold. And then you've got these triangles that are gold. So these are non-carat gold. So anyway, you've got them all across, and these are and you can see on some of these where it's the actual gold going through. So this is gold and not gold plated. Okay. And then it tells you back here somewhere. So like you've got, all right, so this one is, so there is where you've got your the 9 carats. So the 9 carat gold, and then where's the part with the silver? And then the 925 is right there. So 925, and then 9 carat gold. So really cute giraffes, really cute. So you've got your giraffe with your eyelashes, and then your spots, your geometric shapes. This is about probably one of the coolest bracelets. And it does, this is like the 80s child of me. I love this. Because it reminds me of Toys R Us, and then you've got the geometric shapes. I mean, this is total 80s. And then of course you've got the large spring clasp. Okay. All right. Sorry, the dog's into something. All right, so let's see what size it is. So this one comes to just right at, and forgive me, my little thing is that I know I'm a Toys R Us kid for sure. So right there, it's size 7 on the mandrel. Maybe just a little bit after the 7. Yep, Jeffrey. Yep. So really cool bracelet. So this one, what was it? Approximately, so 34.7 grams. Um, let's do a start and bid. I'm gonna bring this one down, and I am going to do. I know I love this guy. I love Jeffrey. Um, I'm gonna do this one as a start and bid at 60. If there's any interest on this one, so I've come way down on this one. But I love this bracelet. I think it's awesome. It is really great. Very heavy sterling silver. And then you've got the 9 carat gold pieces. So, really great price on that. If there's any interest on this one, I always forget about this one when people ask about gold. But it is more sterling content than it is gold. So, but really cool bracelet if there's any interest on that one. If not, thank you guys for looking. And we will pass on that one. Alright, let's see what else we've got in this bag. Tell you what, let's go see what else we've got. All right. Hello, Janet. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So this is a great little sterling silver bangle. It is marked 925 and test 925. That's really kind of the basics of this one. It's a really nice bangle, especially to be able to stack with other bracelets. If you want to, I mean, it's great separate, but you can always stack it with different things if you wanted to. This one, let me get a weight on this one too. So this one is 17.8 grams. And this one, what size does this one come to? So this one comes down to 7 3/4. So 7 3/4 on the mandrel. So this one I am going to do a start and bid at 28 if there's any interest on this one. And this is just a solid sterling silver bangle. But really great to be able to layer and stack with different things. It's just a very classic. Really, really good condition. I mean, it's got a little bit of wear to it. But it's a really nice. It's got just a couple of little dents right down in here. Probably from where somebody was hitting it and it hits a table or something. But it's not noticeable unless if you run your fingers over it and you really look for it, and you really got to look for it. Um, all right, but that's there. If there's any interest on that one, if not, we will move on. Let's see what else we've got. So this is a really pretty necklace. This one is, I think this one is Native American. All right, so this one I think is Mark II. Oh, you would like the giraffe bracelet? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Um, so if you don't mind, sending me your information. Oh gosh, I didn't even get started with that. I got on my soapbox and I forgot to list my information and everything. All right, so here is how to register, and I'm gonna pin this up to the top. So if you don't mind, for anybody that's new or hasn't purchased from me before, please email me your name, YouTube username, address, payment information to my email, and that's at turtle.shells13@gmail.com. And Bless Baubles, I am gonna sell this one to you. So sold for the draft bracelets. Let me type that in. All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't do that before. Like I said, I got on my little soapbox. Forgive me. This is one of those things where the show is my therapy, and you guys are my therapists. Some of you really are. Um, so, uh, all right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Bless Bobbles. All right. Really great get. I love this bracelet. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I guess let me just a few like little housekeeping things. So I have shows Saturday at 2 and then Monday at 9. So after the shows on Saturday, I do send out invoices, and then tonight after the show, I will send around invoices unless if it's too late, and then I will send invoices in the morning. But anyway, I will combine shipping if you purchase, after the show on Monday. I can combine purchases for shipping from Saturday and Monday, but then I'll ship out by the end of this week. I always ship out by the end of the week, unless if you guys ever want me to build a box, which I can always do too. So, and then of course, I take PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Um, I can, I use when I do PayPal, I do invoices, and then I use PayPal shipping, domestically USPS, and then of course internationally USPS, either first class, international, priority. But do check with me. Some countries I'm okay doing first class, international, and priority international, but that's gonna um, then there are some that I would require priority international. But anyway, we can always cross that bridge when we get there. So, this next one, a bit in increments, American Express, only if it's through PayPal, um, or Venmo or Cash App. Um, yeah, I don't have any other way to run American Express. Um, I guess I could do Western Union. Yeah, right. I was like, wait a minute. You're throwing something new at me there. Look at you. Like you're making me think, Elizabeth. Do I take American Express? Oh, I love you. You made me think. You got me on that one. Oh, I'm like, really? I'm gonna get tickled over that now. I was like a deer caught in headlights reading that. I'm right. Don't leave home without it. Ooh. But you can't use it everywhere. You really can't. All right. Or at least not used to. Maybe you can now, but didn't used to be that way. All right, let me get back to it. All right. Southwestern Navajo sterling silver butterfly pendants on a liquid silver chain, 19 inches. Beautiful little sort of, I guess, like cobblestone or crushed inlay, onyx turquoise, and I don't know if that's carnelian or spiny oyster, or coral in that. But really beautiful little butterfly, sterling silver, Navajo. Back here's where it's marked sterling, and then you do have right over here, like right there, right above my thumb, is where the maker's mark is, and it looks like almost like a C and a G run together. See if I can see a little bit better on the under the loop. American Express. Yeah, okay, so it's a CJ. So CJ. Um, yeah, you sure did. I know I love butterflies though too. I used to try to collect butterflies for Skylar, but she is more into like horses and things like that. So we let the butterfly thing kind of go. But 19 inches, barrel clasp. So I'm not gonna go all the way open. And then there is the liquid silver. These are thicker beads. These are not like the real teeny tiny skinny beads. These are a little bit thicker. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. It's very soft. It's a very soft silver. Gorgeous little necklace if there's any interest on that one. And this one we're going to do a starting bid at 40. If there's any interest on this one. Um, so I love this one. I absolutely love this one. I started to keep this one. Um, it's just a really precious little butterfly. And you got your crushed onyx, turquoise, and it's either coral or spiny oyster, or it could be carnelian. It's a little hard to tell. But it's got a little bit of white in there, so that kind of makes me think either spiny oyster or carnelian. Um, but anyway, it's a really beautiful little butterfly. If there's any interest in this one, and again the back. And it's a nice, and this is actually a little enhancer, which I didn't really realize that until just now, but it's an enhancer. So if you wanted to take it off of this chain and put it on something else, you could. Like this would be really, really pretty on a turquoise necklace. So you could definitely take the little butterfly off. So the butterfly's a little enhancer. Okay. So that's there if there's any interest in that one. And let's see here. What else do I have in my bag? All right, so I have some chains. If anybody needs any sterling silver chains, I do have some rope chains, and I think there might be, I don't know if you call that a snake chain. There's a box chain, there's a rope chain, and then some other kind of neat little chain. Don't know exactly what kind of links that you call it, but anyway, it's a neat little sterling silver chain. So I can run any chains if you guys need them. And I've got some pendants too, so that's what I'm trying to kind of see what all I have in this bag. All right, so let's see here. Hey, Elizabeth, welcome in. Hello, Deborah, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in. All right, so this is a cool ring, and I'll do rings again tonight too if you guys want to see any rings. I've got at least one or two in these bags that don't fit in my tray. So this one is roughly size 9. This is a really cool ring if there's any interest in this one. This one is size 9. And it's like I don't know, it's just like an overlay. Now this is adjustable. This can move a little bit. So this is not soldered together. So this can come out just a little bit. But right now it's set on size 9. It almost fits my finger. My finger is a little bit chunkier. But anyway, really great ring if there's any interest on this one. Ooh, lost my chat. Come on now. Oh, I hope I am not spinning. Am I spinning? Okay. There we go. So start bid on this one. I am going to do a start bid at 32. If there is any interest on this one. Really cool ring. Really nice sterling silver. Yay, that's awesome. Oh, good. I'm glad you love the dragonfly. You guys got your packages quick. That's awesome. That is great. Good, good, good. I am so glad. That seems really, really quick. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys. I'm so glad that y'all were getting those boxes. Good, 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 good. So, all right. So, beautiful ring. If there's any interest on this one, and this one is 32. I am surprised that it was that quick. Maybe they're beefing up their quickness for the holiday season. It's probably actually a lot of what it has to do with. And this is another ring that didn't quite fit into my tray. Well, actually, I think it probably could. I probably pulled this out for some reason. This one is size 9. This is really, really cool. Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's true. But you weren't the only one. Elizabeth got hers too. But that is all on sort of the east and middle. Now this one is signed. Let's see. Let's see if I can see what this one signs. On the inside. I can read 925, but it does have the maker's mark. 925 Thailand. It has a maker's mark. I just can't read it. Yay. See, I like Happy Mail Days. All right, so here's this one. This is really cool. This is a really pretty floral ring. And I love how high it is. And you've got like the floral design here. Look how pretty that is. All the silver work done on that one. So this one's marked 925 Thailand. It does have another maker's mark in it. I just can't quite read it because I couldn't really get in there to really polish that good. So it does, have a heavy amount of tarnish on the inside. But really pretty ring. Here's what it looks like. Again, I'm actually really 9 1/4. Almost 9 1/2 on this finger, but this will go on my finger. But it does come to size 9. So, and you can see the height on that. It's a nice little ring. So anyway, sterling silver. Let me stop talking about it. And do 28 on this one. If there is any interest on this. Absolutely love it. I love this ring. I think it's awesome. It's just a neat little sterling silver ring. Okay. Really cool design on that. All right. So that's there if there's any interest on that one. All right. Let's see what else we've got. We've got some different things. This one is a denim lapis pendant, sterling silver, beautiful denim lapis. Took me a little bit to figure out that that's what that was because the blue was a little bit different than what I'm used to. But then again, I don't get a lot of denim lapis. I always get lapis. Lazuli, Laz, Lazuli, Lazuli. I can't remember how to say that. So 925 Thailand sterling silver. Really beautiful sort of flower pendant, but it is a nice large pendant. Beautiful denim lapis stone. If there's any interest on this one, we're gonna do this one at 25. If anybody's interested in this, beautiful pendant, really nice large bell. This would go really great on a torque or a collar, or a nice good thick chain. Easily go on an omega chain. So really, really pretty pendant. If there's any interest, I love that blue. The blue is gorgeous, and just so you can see up close of it, it's a beautiful stone. If there's any interest on that one, okay. If not, we will pass. Let's see. All right, so, and I forgot about this one. I know I've said that I was done with my Christmas trees. But this is one Christmas tree that I do have left. Probably could use a good polish. Now it's been lightly cleaned with a cloth, but it does still have some tarnish. You can see some of the stubborn tarnish up here at the top, and around some of the different places on this. Um, gotcha. It's all good. I know how that goes. Working and lurking, I do that quite a bit myself. Especially during the weeks, working on packages or working on shows. Um, but anyway, really cool Christmas tree and reindeer. This is a pin and a brooch. Now it is marked 925. It does test 925. I keep wanting to think that I'm gonna see like a Taxco or Made in Mexico stamp. I don't see one, but this is that kind of gives me the feels. But there you can see the long um pin past the clasp. So I feel like this is a little bit older, but really cute Christmas tree and reindeer. This is sterling silver. So this one I am going to do a start bid. This one let me see. Yeah, this one I'm gonna do a start bid at 30 if there's any interest on this one. He is really, really, really sweet. Um, and I love the patina to it because it is a different, like this is an older brooch and you've got some of the patina to it. It adds a little bit of character to it, but you could always polish it up if you wanted to. But really sweet. And then of course it's got the bell too, that you can wear. Um, on a torque, on a chain or something like that. Really, really pretty. I know we got a lot of Elizabeths. See, I'm an Elizabeth too. But I go by Beth. Um, so it's actually Mary Elizabeth. But all right. But there's this little guy if there's any interest on that one. Um This is a sweet little brooch. This is also sterling silver. Um, I use Mary Beth now. I do go by Mary Beth some, especially in college. That's what I would go by was Mary Beth. Just because it was easier for teachers to catch the Mary, and then my friends to catch the Beth. Um, so um, so I still go by Mary Beth some. Um, mm, but- oh, that's cool, Mary Beth. Cool. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. It's easy. It's quicker. It's easier. So I think Beth fits my personality a little bit more than Mary Beth, but yeah. All right, so cute little Scotty. This is a little Scottish Terrier. Could be also a little Schnauzer. But sterling silver, marcasite. You got the black enamel. Really cute little pin, 925. It's right there. So starting bid on this little guy is going to be 15. He is just absolutely precious. Really sweet little pin. If there's any interest on this guy, and he is sterling. And was it this one Thailand? Let me look and see. This one's either Mexico or Thailand. I can't remember. Yeah, this one was 925 Thailand. Okay. But sweet little doggy, if there's any interest in this little guy. I just think this one's adorable because he's got little boots and little shoes that are marcasite. And of course the collar and the ears and the tail are also marcasite. And even his little nose. Skylar says hello, guys. You got 10 minutes and you got to get upstairs in bed. Don't what? You know, by 10 o'clock you are in bed. Technically, you're supposed to be in bed now. I know, right? Desiree says hello.
Hi.
She says hi. Elizabeth says hello. Elizabeth.
Hi, everyone.
All of our Elizabeths. So she said hello, everyone. Ooh, sweet potato fries. Sounds good. Alright, let's see. Ooh, this little bear. If anybody's interested in this little Navajo bear. This is a cute little bear. And again, very gently cleans. This one's got a little bit of Tammy said hello, and Deborah said hello, and Angelica said hello. And Tammy said good night, Skylar, because she knows it's your bedtime. All right, so cute little bear, and of course he's got the little, I don't know exactly what you call this. There is a term for this. But I call it like a heart line or heartbeat. And then you've got this cute little piece of turquoise. And then here is the back. And it is signed GAC. And then, of course, you've got your sterling. Cute little bear. This would be cute to put either a chain through it. I know, right? You're not kidding, Elizabeth. Put a little chain or do an adapter to make into a pendant if you wanted to. Or just as a sweet little, if I can hold it, sweet little brooch. I love the little bear brooch. Absolutely adorable. So if there's any interest on this guy, this one is going to be a start bid of 30 if there's any interest on him. Sweet little Native American bear with a little piece of turquoise. If there's any interest on that little guy. I tell you what, let me do it better. Let me do one better. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Let's reset. Let me see if I can do this. Reset, and let's bring it down to 25. If anybody's interested on this one. So we'll bring this one down to 25. Okay. But sweet little bear, if there's any interest on that one. I know I love my bears. I've got quite a few bears. All right, let's see what else we've got. This is a cute little pendant. Awesome. Thank you, Deborah. I see you. Deborah is in at 25. And we're going to call it. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, thank you. He's this precious little guy. It would be a bear. There you go. Yep. Yep. That is when I turn mama mode. Like, I'm not even going to lie on that one. I can turn into a mama bear real quick. Skylar will tell you that.
Yes. Yes, she does.
See? Oh, okay, awesome, awesome. Well, good, Deborah. Well, congratulations. Thank you, thank you. All right, so that was the. Yeah, y'all heard that. All right, Scholar, I am very serious. You need to put the phone down and go to bed. Hey, Kitty, welcome in.
9:43. I'm 53.
Let's see. Okay, but it's still time for you to go to bed. All right, let's see what else we got in this bag. All right. So let's bring out some earrings. See if there's any interest in some of the earrings. Need to get some more cards. I'm almost out of my earring cards. I'll tell you what, I'm going to show that with it. Are you going to bed, Elizabeth? Good night. Well, thank you so much for coming in. It is good to see you, my dear. All right, have a good night, Elizabeth. Good night. All right, so the next thing we've got up, these are absolutely beautiful amethyst earrings. So sterling silver post earrings. Now they don't currently have backs, but I do have backs that I'm on, sterling silver backs that I will put with these. But these are absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful. So you've got the amethyst, and then you've got the marcasites. Beautiful, beautiful earrings. Just so you can kind of see an idea. These do pick up the light really, really well. I know it's a little bit hard to see through my phone, but these really pick up the light perfectly. And they do a really great job of sparkling. So they really do sparkle, and that purple is really, really pretty. So a lot prettier in person than what you can see through my phone. But I love these. I think these are gorgeous. I'm gonna do these as a start bid at 20 if there's any interest in these. And like I said, they will include backs when I send them. Here is the back of the earring. They are marked 925. And of course the little amethyst is open back. So, really pretty earrings. I love these. I think these are absolutely stunning. If there's any interest on these. Okay. So there are those. All right. So then the next thing that I've got that really looks amazing with that is this locket. Now this is marked 925 Thailand. This is a beautiful sterling silver. It's quite heavy. Sterling silver marcasite locket, and it does test for citrine, amethyst, and garnet. All right, good night, Angelica. Um, Thank you so much for coming in. Beautiful, beautiful locket. And then I know it's 10 o'clock here. Okay, so then open it up, and then there is the inside. Um, so again, you can see the 925 and then Thailand for this one. Absolutely beautiful locket. I mean, you could actually put something else in there besides just putting a picture. You could put like a little note or a little prayer or something in there. But beautiful, a beautiful locket. I love this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Looks amazing with those earrings. There's the back. So just so you can get an idea, let's see if I can do this without dropping everything. Look how amazing those are together. Well, let's just do it by one then. But they look absolutely amazing together. If there's any interest. So the locket itself, I'm going to do a start bid at 28 if there's any interest on the locket. Absolutely beautiful. I just love this. I think it's gorgeous, and I love the stones. And they do test as real stones on the Presidian. They're not glass. So, all right. Yeah, it is. It's really, really, really pretty. And then the next little thing. This is just a cute little guy. And this is just Mark 925. And I'm assuming that's just a gold layer over 925. Vermeil perhaps. But you've got sterling silver, then gold over sterling, and then this is matte on the inside. So you can get, so it looks like a toucan, so you get that different dimension to it. Here's the back. This is a pendant. You probably would need to, well, no, you could put a chain through this. But if you wanted it on something bigger, you would, actually this would look good on, if you had like a really small omega chain, would look really good with this. But then back there is where it's marked 925. Just sweet little bird. If there's any interest on this little guy, and this one's going to be 15. If there's any interest, starting bid 15. Okay, so neat little guy. If there's any interest on that one. All right. Thank you guys for looking. Let's see what else we got. What else do we have? There's that, there's that, there's that. Oh, here's my little bag. Alright, this is what I was looking for. Alright, so, let's see. Gonna bring out another. These are little earrings, but these are precious little earrings. These are really, really, really pretty. And I am going to test these again and see if they go for aquamarine or higher. They almost look like jade. Oops. Yeah, I think these are little aquamarine earrings. They are kind of bluish greenish. But they do look like little aquamarines. But anyway, here are these. These are absolutely beautiful. These do have their backs. These are posts. And let me just do one at a time. So here's the posts. And it is marked 925 and NV. And these, like I said, they both have their backs. And so precious little earrings. And these are small little stud earrings. But they've got the beautiful marcasite and then the teardrop stone. And so they register into aquamarine. So I feel like these are like little aquamarine stones. And they're sort of like the mix between like a real light blue to a real light green. But really beautiful little earrings if there's any interest in these. And these I'm going to do start bid at 15. They're absolutely precious. They're really, really pretty little earrings. And I love the marcasites. So you can't go wrong with the marcasites on this. Yeah, it's bedtime, honey. It's 10 o'clock. I told you had to be off the phone by 10. Okay. Alright, so cute little earrings. Thank you guys for looking. Those are there if there's any interest on those. And guys, please feel free to make offers. Or if there's something that you want to bundle, definitely let me know. Because I'm all for doing that. Let's see here. I don't think I have any pearl studs. Skylar, I love you. Good night, honey. All right. I don't think I have any pearl studs. I think I just sold my last pearl studs. But I'm all the time trying to get in more pearls. So I will definitely work on that. But no, I don't think I have any studs. Now I've got CZ studs. Which ought to be probably one of the next ones that I bring out. But I will definitely keep on the hunt. Definitely, definitely. So these are beautiful carnelian and agate earrings. Now the story behind this is this was actually a set from J King DTR, and I was not able to get the pendant, but I did get the ring. The ring sold separately, but the ring was marked. But for some reason, I haven't. Yeah. Um, I just these aren't. That's right. You do, don't you? Yeah, you like studs with. Yeah. Yeah. Um. But these are not marked, or at least I can't find the maker's mark. But I know these are DTR, because they came with the set. And like I said, it actually came with the ring, that was marked DTR. Um, I do have a ring that is Celtic knot. Um, I do have a ring. Yes, I do. I could bring that out here very, very shortly. But really pretty earrings. So these are agate and carnelian earrings. Sterling silver. If there's any interest in these, and these I'm just gonna do a start and bid at 20. I just can't find the maker's mark, but I know that they're DTR. J King. Beautiful, beautiful earrings. If there's any interest in these, and so these are the yellow, sort of like a yellow agate, and these are the carnelian, um, stones. But really pretty. If there's any interest in these, okay. Let me get through. Yeah. Do you? Well, I tried to, Elizabeth. Yeah, I did. Let me let me see. But I didn't see anything. Then again, my eyesight. I can't see. There is something on it. See, there is something on the stem, but for the life of me, I can't read it. I cannot read it. But yes, there is something on the stem. There is. There is. Oh, I see. I see. I see. I can look real quickly, but I don't know of anything right offhand. See, there is marking on the stem. I just cannot get it to. And of course, there is on the back too. Now, the backing is marked. If you look on the inside, I think it was on the inside of the back. One of these had. See, it doesn't help that these things are like microscopic. Yeah, see, right here's the sign on the back 925. And then it's got like a figure 8. Let me see this one. Alright, so that's where that one's marked. And then one of them has a mark on the post, but I can't read it. And it's... I can't get it to... Yeah, I just can't make it out. I see the 925. And then it's got some letters behind it, but I just can't. I see the T. I'm pretty sure that says DTR. Golly, it is microscopic, Elizabeth. No, 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 you were good. That it is microscopic. But it's I don't know if you can see it, but it's in there. It's like right there. You can kind of see. But it's there, but it is microscopic. And I don't know if you need to polish. Might need a microscope. Ugh, microscope. I can't talk. Microscope. But anyway, so they're there. So anyway, they are marked. So these are DTR, but anyway, I promise that they are. Um, yeah, I gotcha. We love our DTR. I love DTR. I love J King stuff. But anyway, they're there. It's there. It's just microscopic, and it's on that post. Whew. I need a better. Now I know I need a better loop. But no, it's hard to read, but it's there. But anyway, anyway, 20 on those if there's any interest on the earrings. They really are beautiful earrings. I know we're almost through with fall, but these are really great for fall. Or any time that you want to wear with your agates, or carnelian, because these are great agate and carnelian earrings. So beautiful, beautiful if there's any interest on that. Now, that being said, as far as the Celtic pendants, ooh, let's see. Hello, Merche. Welcome in. That's a tough one. I think just about, and I don't know that you would necessarily even call this a Celtic cross. But oh, awesome! Thank you, Sandra. Thank you. Sandra is in at 20. So we will call these down. Thank you. Really beautiful earrings. Just get your microscope out. But anyway, we will call these down for Sandra. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you. Send you a microscope with that. Oh, they are pretty. They are. But all right. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe even a microscope. My husband has this little handheld. Well, my husband and daughter, because they can go out and I don't know, play with plants and flowers and bugs and different things. But um, this little handheld microscope, and you know what? I need to ask him where it is. I was like, that's what made me think. Like, I need to ask him where that is. I could use that. All right, let's see what we got in this bag. So we've got some hoop earrings. Let's see. But I am going to show this one cross. It is a brooch and a pendant. I'm not going to necessarily say that it's Celtic, but it's neat. As far as butterflies, what was it? Or was it? It was hummingbird and something else. An angel inspired. Hmm. Now I do have like maybe an angel brooch or two that's Christmassy. I do have something like that. Um Hummingbird or angel. Some hummingbird brooch. The one that at least I remember having. There may be another one somewhere. An angel. I've got Christmas angels. Hold that thought. And let me get through this part, and then let me get through. Oh no, wait. The box is right. The bag's right here. Is this the Christmas bag? Where? I got cats. Let's see. Owl. Roadrunner. Is that a Roadrunner? Or is that a... Yeah, it's a Roadrunner. Okay, I got you. Uh, I know I've got Angel and Christmas. I still think I have an Angel or two left in the Christmas. Let me see where the Christmas bag is. Everything's kind of gotten a little bit shuffled. These are also sterling. Roadrunner. Yes, I do have a little Roadrunner. I do. I hope the Christmas stuff is in here. Oh, it's right here. Okay, maybe I am out of the angels. You know what? I may be out of the angels too, kitty. Well, I may have to keep an eye out, and I may have to email you. Yeah. Unless if I happen to have an angel in here. And see the cats too? Yeah. Now the cats are cool. Cats are really neat. Alright, so let me get out. There's the two cats. And then here is the Roadrunner. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to run this one first, and I'm going to run the cats. So this is a cute little Roadrunner. He is silver tone. And is he marked? No, I don't think he's marked. Alright, make sure the clasp is working. There we go. Clasp is a little bit stubborn. It works, but it's a little bit on the stubborn side. You just gotta get in there and just get it to work. Use your fingernail to get it to, once you get it twists and it twists. But anyway, here's a little silver tone. I think at one point he might have been gold tone, not sure. But here's the back. Here is the clasp. And so, like I said, you got to get it in there. And then once you can move it, you're good. So, but anyway, so there's the like little road runner. He's got like a little red beady eye, and then red and black enamel. Cute little guy. He's something else to tell you. Um, um, oh, I do too, actually. Um, so let's see here. Let's do this little guy's gonna. I'm just gonna start it off at 5 if there's any interest in this little guy. Um, Cute little roadrunner. Um, but little beady eye. But the red and black enamel. And then there is the back for this little guy. So I'm starting bid 5 on a little road runner. He's so cute. He is so cute. Okay. So I don't have a coyote now. I know, I think he's awesome. He's cute. Alright, so then for the cats. Now these are 2 different ones. Let's see. This one's really, really pretty. This one's really kind of sassy. Alright, so class works is in great working order. And this one is gold tone. Really neat cat. It's a nice large piece. And he sits up nice and large. So this one is going to be a starting bid at 10. If there's any interest on this guy. Really, really nice brooch. Really pretty cat. There is the face. Very, very sleek. Very, very sassy. So there is that one. And then the other one. This one is cute. Now this one's articulated. Now he's got a little bit of wear to the gold tone finish. And is missing one little itsy bitsy clear rhinestone in the collar. It almost looks like this one is signed, but then I can't really make out the signature. And working order. Clasp is in working order. And I could try to replace that rhinestone. I'm not sure if I've got one small enough. But if I do, I will replace it. But really pretty. Good night, Desiree. Thank you so much for coming in. So beautiful little cat. Like I said, he's got just a little bit of wear right there. Right there. But, sitting on something, you really can't tell it. But because of that and the rhinestone, I'm going to do this one as a starting bid at 5. But I will try, if anybody's interested, I will try to replace. And you can see right there on the collar where the rhinestone's missing. If I can find one that small, I will. But cute little cat, if there's any interest on this one. Really fun little articulated tail. Very sparkly tail. So then there is that one. Yeah, and as far as the angels, I think I've sold just about. I really sold just about all my Christmas. With the exception of maybe a few pieces here and there. Seemed like I still had a couple left over, but I can't seem to locate them right offhand. But I can always, and I know you guys like brooches, so I could try to find some more brooches for coming up this weekend. Now I do have a ton of butterflies and owl. The owl's not a brooch. The owl's a pendant. But I could definitely, like I said, I could definitely bring out more brooches for this coming weekend and see what else I can find. And it just looks like I've come down to like the bottom end of the, or I think I'm actually kind of out of my Christmas brooches, which I was going to try to replenish, but I didn't quite, wasn't able to do that yesterday. Okay. All right. So, anything else? No, you're good. You're good. Um, anything else that you guys are looking for? Yeah, good night, Desiree. Thank you so much for coming in. It was good to see you. All right. You want to see the butterflies? I can show the butterflies. Alright, let's see here. I don't remember the prices I had on these. This one is Liz Claiborne. Really pretty butterfly, faux turquoise, faux stones, faux abalone, not real abalone. But it's still really pretty. You've got beautiful colors in this. Here is the back. Working order. You can see the LC right there for Liz Claiborne. It's just got like a little bit of wear on the back. But overall, great little pen. And it is in working order. I can do it with one hand. So this little guy, I'm just going to do this one. Starting bid at 5. If there's any interest on this one. I think I had this one at 10, but I'm going to bring it down. So if there's any interest on this one is 5. Okay. Really nice construction on that. It's a good, hefty construction on this. So pretty little butterfly. So there's that one. And another one, this one's one of my favorites. This one's also really well constructed. But it's gold tone with the silver glitter enamel. Absolutely beautiful. Here is the back. Again, clasp is in working order. Really pretty butterfly. Yeah, you would think that this one would be signed, although there's no maker's mark on this one. But this one is also going to be a starting bid at 5. If there's any interest on that one. And let's see what else we've got. Hey, Sleeker, welcome in. Welcome in. And then I've got a couple of these. This one's a little bit larger. This is, again, these are, I guess, sort of like that thin tin, but then you've got the enamel with this protective layer over top of it. The tin cat, the big cat, the real, yeah, this is awesome. On the back next to the bust. Oh yeah, the necklace, yeah, definitely. All right, so Kitty, I'm gonna mark this over for you. I'm gonna put this one sold. It is the sassy cat. It is definitely the sassy cat. That is to you. Thank you, Kitty. Nice little brooch. Okay, that sounds good, Kitty. All right, Sleeker. Yes, this is a beautiful necklace. Yay, that's right. It is. It is your first purchase. Congratulations. And thank you. Um, Sleeker, this is a 19-inch necklace. Sterling silver. It's got a barrel clasp, but beautiful sterling silver. And then it comes down to the little pendant. And so this is, I think, I guess it could be jet. It's either onyx or jet. Crushed, turquoise crushed. And I don't know if that's spiny oyster or maybe a little carnelian crushed. But beautiful little butterfly. It is marked sterling on the back right here, and then it's got the initials C and J right there, if you can see it, just right above my finger. Beautiful little Native American Navajo necklace, from what I could determine. No expert, but anyway, absolutely beautiful. If there's any interest on this one, and I think I had this one. Let's see if I can find my little tag. Think I had this one at Starting Big at 40. Because I had 45 on it, but then I brought it down tonight. So this one is a starting bid at 40. If there's any interest on this. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. A little butterfly. Okay. So that is that one. All right. So let's see. All right. Is there anything else that you guys are interested in or would like for me to bring out? Let's see what else we've got. All right, well, thank you guys for looking at that one. And I'm going to keep bringing out some different things. But you guys just let me know if there's anything else that you guys would like to see. I'll still try to keep an eye out for hummingbirds and different brooches. Just trying to find an earring. Somehow or another it has gotten misplaced. Those are cool. Anything with gems. Gotcha. Alright, I will try to do that. I do have some lapis. I'm going to bring out some lapis here in just a minute. Sorry guys, I'm hunting for a second. Does anybody like pigs? I've got one left. I've got one DTR thing left that I know of. So I've got that one left. And I can bring that one back out. Let's see. I think I can. Yeah, moved all my bags. I may have buried it. Can hear all my bags rustling, Elizabeth. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this one. This is the only DTR that I have left. That I know of, that I can think of. And this is the angel skin coral. This is 50 inch drop, so 100 inches of angel skin. I've got this wrapped 5 times. Let's just do it 4 times. I like it better at 4 times. But this is the angel skin coral. So this is the angel skin coral with the turquoise beads. Absolutely beautiful. Right here's the little DTR heart. The little sterling silver flat DTR heart. Absolutely beautiful. I love this necklace. I love it. I love it. I love it. I just have one very, very similar to it. So it's like, well, I don't have to keep both. I'm okay with keeping both, but I don't have to keep both. So I thought I would bring it out. It's too long. I gotcha. Um, but if anybody else is interested, I like to do it 4 times, and I love it this way. Yeah, it's up there. Thank you, Sandra. Yep, it's yeah, I knew when I and well, I say I've had it for a little while. I've had it for a while, but I haven't brought it out because I was holding on to it. Uh, um, but thank you. Yeah, the comps are up there. I try to come under the comps as much as I can. Um, Beautiful necklace. If there is any interest on this one is DTR. The only thing I'm asking, yeah, mine's signed CJ. Um, Not that I know, I can't remember right offhand the signature, who it could be, but it is signed CJ. So this one is going to be a starting bid at 85, and that's at cost. That's at cost for me. So I'm not trying to make anything off of this one. I bought this one from Colette, and I absolutely love it. I love Colette. I love the necklace. It's absolutely beautiful. I just have one similar to it. So when I was going through and downsizing my collection, I was like, well, I could part with it. So, but anyway, it's there if there's any interest on this one. If anybody's interested, I love the angel skin coral. It's absolutely beautiful. And the beads are just absolutely just they're so sweet. Really sweet little necklace. Um, but I like to do it 4 times. I think that's a really good length to doing it 4 times, and you can easily put that with something else. It looks great with turquoise. Looks phenomenal with turquoise. And even if you wanted to do something like this, now don't forget the thing about this necklace too is that this isn't necessarily a pendant as it is an enhancer. So you can open this up and take it off the chain, and you can put it. Look how pretty that would be. Look at that. So you could definitely add it to something like this as an enhancer. Or you can take this and you can layer it. Even if you wanted to put it with something else. Look how pretty that those would be together. That's actually really pretty together. Whew. So think about that. So I'm gonna let it hang down just a little bit. But think about how pretty that would be together. I think that's lovely. I think that's because then the turquoise plays off of each other. Yeah, that's a really great set. So that those are there. If there's any interest in those, look how pretty those would be together. Because then you've got the orange on this playing with this, and then of course you got the turquoise playing with that. So anyway, great little combination. So those are great to layer. More to my point, I'm gonna do a video on those if they don't sell. If they don't sell, like I already see my little short video coming up. So if this does not sell, this is going in the shorts. I'll set it aside to do a short video of this one. That was happenstance. For those to work so well together. So thank you. So thank you guys for viewing. Um, all right, so that's there if there's any interest in those. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else I can find here. All right. So still sticking with the sterling for just a little bit. I don't know if anybody's interested in these. These are really neat brooches. I think is it the far side? I can't remember if it's the far side or something like that. These are signed. I think it's far side. 925 company out west somewhere. I think. Why can't I remember? I had all this stuff written down, then I lose my tags. But this is small. This is a small little brooch. But this is really sweet. You've got 6 sisters or friends. And so you've got sterling silver, copper, and brass. Um, yes, I do PayPal. I do PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I prefer PayPal. But because then I'll send the invoices through PayPal, and then I'll ship PayPal. But yeah, I do PayPal. But I can do Venmo too if needed. Um, because I can always use Pirate Ship. Yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. So there is the back, and so you can see the far. Just for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the company, or it might be Farscape, not Farside. Farscape, it might be Farscape. Um, might be Farscape. I think it's Farscape. But they're really neat, and they do a lot of different sterling silver, brass, and copper works, and like women or sisters or friends or something like that. Really neat designs. I love this brooch. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And this would be fun to wear as a pendant or as a brooch. But this goes great with copper and brass too. So this one is going to be a start bid at 25. If there's any interest in this one. I can't get to my SB at the moment. I got it covered up in bags. I use my I use my computer as my little desk. Um, but sweet little brooch. If there's any interest on this one, I'll hold it up so if anybody does want to Google. Okay, I'll do the back one more time. Try to hold it still for just a minute. Might be Farscape. I can't remember. Okay. All right. So thank you guys for looking. There is that one. Does anybody like Animal Kingdom? By chance? To sleep, chance to dream. Somebody said something like that the other day, and that's what made me. I had that Shakespeare in my head. All right, let's see. I am gonna share or show Baroness Trotter. Um, no, no, not I might have said that wrong. No, not Disney. You would think it'd be different. No, it's not. It's not Disney. It's Harmony Kingdom. And I remember years ago they came out with a lot of different like little figurines. They were expensive too. Very collectible figurines. I think they used to sell them in the Hallmark stores. But anyway, this is from the 1990s, Harmony Kingdom. And this is a little sterling silver pendant. But it's also like this little bottle. It opens. So here's the box. Harmony Kingdom. And it says the original box figurine. Far fetched. Is it far fetched? Okay, thank you, far fetched. So I had Farscape. Lord have mercy. Well, that was way out there. Okay, so far fetched. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, thank you. So far fetched brooch was that with the ladies. All right, thank you. So this little guy is just as cute as he can be. So here's the Harmony Kingdom. Here's the box. I mean, just a little box. But then you got this cute little pig, and she's sterling silver, and just the cutest little thing. So you can, I'll take this little part out. All right, so it has large bell for a pendant, and then she opens. So, you could put your little smelly salts, or, you need a little shot of liquor. You could put, although I don't know that I would drink from, but anyway. But you could put your little perfume in there, or some smelly salts, or, whatever it is that you want to hide in there. I don't know if it's big enough for a pill. But a little pill bottle. Let's see here. And clip it back to this little thing. But cute little piggy, and yeah, a little shot of something. For those days when you need a little shot of something. Uh, but her name is actually Baroness Trotter. So Baroness Trotter is her name. So cute little pendant. It is sterling silver. Um, how tall is this? You have a tiny shelf. Um, okay. That's a good question. Oh poop. Where's my little? Well, I don't have my. I don't have my little thing with me. And I don't know that I have my blue one either. Oh, I do have my blue one. Yes, it will sit up. It's flat on the bottom. And so it's actually got information on the bottom. Um, so there's the information and the different codes on the bottom. You can see 925 and a bunch of other different things. I guess that's probably the serial number or item number. It does sit up. There's the little guy. He does sit up. I don't know, maybe an inch. Let me measure it. So if you don't really include the bail, so from about ear to bottom, he's about 1 inch. So this comes up a little bit more. Um, so I'd say roughly 1 1/4. Or no, I'm sorry, 1 1/8, not a quarter, 1 1/8. But right around an inch. Cute little guy. He's absolutely precious. Or she is. I'm sorry, she's a baroness, not a baron. Let me get that straight. Baroness. She is a sassy little pig. Very, very sassy little pig. Of course, whenever I hear Baroness, I go straight to G.I. Joe. I'm such an 80s chap. Um, yeah, the cute little piggy went to the market. Look how cute she is, though. She is sassy, right? Look at her with her little hands. Sitting up straight. Oh my goodness. Feel like she's saying I will take sugar with my tea. So try to see if I can get the little bail back, or the little ring back through the little thing on the card. Alright, there we go. Hey Jen, welcome in. Alright, so Miss Baroness Potter. I'm gonna bring this one down and do a start bid at 30. I had 38 on her. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna do 30 if anybody's interested on this cute little piggy. She's just, I mean, she is cute. Sweet little uh thing. Shot of sugar for your tea. That's right. There you go. Awesome. Thank you, Sandra. Sandra is in at 30. If there's any other interest, we're looking at 32 or above. Um, oh, that's funny. That's cute. So, how's it going, Jen? If there is no other interest, we're going to call Little Miss Piggy down. So, going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, thank you. She's a precious little thing. Awesome. So I think you'll love her. I think she's really, really cute. It does. Yep. All boxed up for shipping. I mean, for gifting. Yep. Doing good. Doing good. Staying busy. Oh, goodness. And having a time with school systems. Did you ever catch the first part? That's all I'm fussing about today. Thank you, Sandra. Baroness Trotter. All right. Let's see. What else do we have? I've got some other things. All right, so I know we said we wanted to look at some gemstones. Let me see what all we've got here, because I've got some different. Trying to bring out the sterling. Didn't bring out everything this past weekend. So let's see what all we do have. All right. So let's see here. All right, so some of the different things. Let's see if there's any interest on any of these. So, this one was a brooch. This is a really pretty brooch. And this one is one that I think would look really, really pretty. Um, just me getting frustrated with, they don't do textbooks anymore, Jan. I don't know. Like, when I was in school, we had textbooks, and we had textbooks for everything. And some school systems have, iPads or something, but our school system doesn't. But they send home like work for them to do or to study in like these little brochures or these pieces of paper that get lost or torn or set aside or mixed up or something. And I'm used to textbooks and just trying to go through, and it's just frustrations. They cram so much in these little heads, but they don't necessarily give them, I don't know, they don't necessarily give them the necessary tools that they need to be able to get through. And if I could homeschool, I would. I know, right? Textbooks in a locker, and they have cubbies in the classroom. I don't understand why they can't have textbooks. And for heaven's sakes, at least with the textbooks too, if they have a test or something coming up, then they bring the textbooks home. Or if they've got homework in that subject, bring the textbooks home. They don't have to be like these thick mamma jammas. But at least the textbook goes through. If they don't understand how the teacher is teaching, which is, this is my child, because sometimes she doesn't understand what the teacher's saying, or she says that the teacher tells her one thing, but it's different on the test, or it's worded different on the test. And so she doesn't always connect the two. So go through and have a textbook that might explain it a little bit better, a little bit different than the teacher. And then when I try to go through, when I help my child study, at least we have the teacher the textbook to where I can try to help her. Now, luckily, I'm like awesome in math. So I can go through and I can teach her math all day, which is probably the reason why that's one of my child's strongest subjects. Heaven forbid if I didn't know math, where we would be. Um, yeah, see, that's the thing. Um, yeah. Yeah, no, I know, don't know. Yeah, the second somebody comes back and tells me that she's wrong because she does her math differently, than the way that they do it, even if she comes up with the right answer, as long as she shows her work and she came up with it and she came up with the right answer, if I, heaven help me the day that I get into that conversation. That hasn't happened yet. Um, but it just, yeah, see, it is. It's very frustrating. And they don't do textbooks anymore. Or at least not until the sixth grade. Like they say for here, whatever. I think maybe the sixth grade is when they start getting it. Well, that's not when she needs it. She needs it now. Like this is the year where they're really concentrating really hard on like SOLs and all these benchmarks. I guess it's the core common core curriculum. I don't know. But I am just frustrated. I am so frustrated. We spent all night, and like and over the weekend too, and even yesterday. But all night we worked on studying and doing note cards and going through the different studies, and even the stuff that she had on her study guide was different than the stuff that they had online for us to study. But even the stuff that's online, I mean, it's not a very efficient website. Like they've got somebody that's does I don't know. Remember how when the internet started, and I don't know how to really word this, but very unprofessional websites, or websites that are so old that nobody has touched it or revamped it in 12 years, so the links are wonky and coding is wonky and it's not very user friendly. I don't know how else to explain it. I just there's my soapbox. Let me come down. Let me come down off of that. So there's my frustrations. I've just had it. Um, yeah. I mean, see, I mean, really. Um, got into the other day for using AI. I mean, yeah. Um, yeah. It's just so frustrating. I mean, Skylar is smart as she can be, but she just I don't know. I just, yeah, and everything's exactly. And what is the deal with that? Everything's online now. So you mean the teachers? I mean, it's yeah, I agree. I agree completely there too. And it's just there is a real I have a real big issue with that. And so it's the teachers aren't teaching the kids, or what they are teaching them, it's confusing them, and then they're sitting them in front of a computer to do these whatever games on the computer, which maybe is fun and engaging, but then when it comes to the SOLs and these everything's worded differently, so my child doesn't know what she's doing. And there's still no textbooks to fall back on. Oh, oh. I'm a step away from homeschooling, but I know if I try to homeschool, I'm setting myself up for punishment. Because I am not a teacher, and there's a reason why I am not a teacher. She's in the fourth grade. Um, I just it's a it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. But anyway, we'll get through it. We're doing better now that we're going through and taking all of her homework, all of these like stupid little sheets that she's got. We're going through and we're making note cards. Of course, now we're gonna buy stock in note cards. Um, but we're making note cards and trying to make our own notes and make our own tests, sort of a little bit. Um, and trying it that way instead of just going by the homework sheets. I'm taking those and turning them into note cards, and so she and I have been working on doing that um, to see if that helps. Um, yeah, I know, right, Jen? I know, but yeah, that's kind of it. That's kind of where we're at. I mean, and I get reading online. A lot of people read things online now and read books online. But then there's still something to be said for a good old textbook. I'm sorry, just hands down. I mean, there's progress is one thing, but progress, with technology, just because you can read it online and do it online doesn't mean that that should be the right way to go. Some kids that may be great for, but some kids it's not. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, Sandra, with the subliminal learning, and we go through them every day. Um, few of my thoughts on this. Yeah, yeah. Um, well, and there's a few other things behind the scenes too with the teacher and the school system, the principal, and I tried to get her moved out of the class the first part of the year, and I was told I couldn't. But there's a whole lot. There's a little bit more to that too. So, um, yeah, yep, yep. I got you, Jen. Yeah, and the school systems they don't. I don't know. I feel you, Jen. Well, thank you guys for letting me do my soapbox. I did do my soapbox. It's just a struggle. It just really is, and it takes a lot out of you. And I get frustrated, and then Skylar gets frustrated, but she's a trooper. She's sticking in there, and she's dealing with me being a. No, you didn't at all. You didn't at all. Um, it's good to get it off my chest, I guess. Um, but she's a trooper, and I'm hard on her. I mean, I will be the first to tell you I'm hard on her. But studying when I was in school is a whole lot different now, and it's not her that I'm frustrated. Well, it is when she doesn't listen, but it's not her that I'm frustrated with. It's the teachers and it's the curriculum and it's how they're doing things and um. But she's a trooper and sticking with me. And not telling me to shut up and go in a room and close the door. She will. Um, yeah. My mom spent a lot of time with me when I was a kid growing up studying. But I loved studying. I loved learning new things. Skylar, it depends on what the subject is. Oh my goodness. Hey Minnie, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Thank you. I know but we had books back then. Exactly. I know. I'd go through and I'd highlight what I wanted to make my note cards with, and then I'd take my book, my highlights, and I'd write my note cards. Um, got you. No, they don't teach studying. Mm-mm. No, they don't. So, all right. Cross, sterling silver, marcasite, onyx. Really pretty little, well, this isn't really little. Bigger brooch. Sterling silver, 925. This one is also marked Thailand. I just love this one. I think it's really, really pretty. This one I'm gonna do, starting bid at 25. Jewelry. But thank you guys. No, seriously, thank y'all for letting me vent. I really appreciate that. I needed to, because my frustrations were super high. Um, and I can feel it in my neck and my back how tense. um, my frustrations got really, really high today. Um, and just school system. One day. I keep saying if I can just get her through the next year and a half to where we go to another school, hopefully things will be a little bit better, but I don't know. I might have to move and change districts for them to be better. Um, anyway. Yeah, school system enough said, yeah. All right, so here you go. And then it kills me that they think that they know what's best for our kids. Like you can't even. Like, you can't even teach them, and you're going to tell me that you know what's best for my kid. Are you serious? Like, are you freaking serious? But that's a whole nother subject, too. Um, mm, it kills me. It kills me. All right. Sterling silver. Gold over sterling silver. May and CZ. Beautiful little cross. If there's little any interest on this one, it is marked up here on this one. Yeah. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right. So this one is marked 925CZSU. Not entirely sure about the SU. Yeah, yeah, I gotcha. We don't have one local, but we do have a private school. But it's like college tuition for that one. So that one's a little bit out of budget. It is like paying for college starting um kindergarten. Um, so the preschool is just as much as daycare. So that was, that's where she went to begin with. But after that, it was like paying tuition. So, um, but anyway, beautiful little cross. If there's any interest on this one is a starting bid at 15. Great little, really pretty little pennant. It really is a pretty pennant. And if anybody is interested in this and needs a chain, I do have chains too. But I know a lot of times we already have chains and just looking for the pendants. So that's why it's separate. But pretty little cross if there's any interest on that one. Earrings. I have these really cool sterling silver hoop earrings. These are really nice earrings. And I think these were 1.5 inch. Oh, I've got these connected. Let's unconnect them for a minute. So these are nice little thick ones. I've had some thin ones. These are nice little thick ones. But these are 1.5 inch hoops. If there's any interest on these, and these are start bid at 15. Are they really? But they have textbooks, right? By that age, you better have textbooks. Either that or I'm going to retire early. No, I better not say that too loud. No, I can't retire. I got a ways to go before I can retire. But anyway. Alright, so great hoops if there's any interest in those. Yeah, I know, right? Um, yeah, yeah. It's expensive. Steven! Steven, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, and guys, y'all need to share your channels. Jen, I don't know if you're still here. Anybody out there that has a channel, please share your channel. Steven, please do share your channel also. Yes, the Angel Skin, it is J King. So J King and had these ended up pairing these together. Of course, they don't have to go together. But J King, Angel Skin, and Turquoise, and then beautiful Navajo. Um, you're not selling for, oh no. Hey Karen, welcome in. Oh, but Steven, I love your channel. Of course, I haven't been around too much on many channels myself, just because, well, if if you go back about 20 minutes, you'll uh you'll hear my soapbox and all the issues I've got going on. So, but guys, do please share your channels, definitely. These next ones are little sterling hoops as well, or sort of half hoops. But nice little thick pieces. Did you are you working again, Jen? Steven, thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you. Please feel free to share yours too, Jen. And Karen also as well. Um, beautiful. So much training. Gotcha. Gotcha. 15 on these earrings too. Um all right. So there's those. So a lot of training, huh, Steven? Well, congratulations on the new job. Do you think you like it? All right. Oh, good. Yeah, I got you. We've had a real issue. So my husband finally found a really awesome job a couple of years ago. And then they closed the shop before last Christmas. So he lost his job. And then we've had a real issue finding something since then. But then back in August, he started working for a company, loved it. But of course, they started him out temporary. But absolutely loved it. But then at the 1st of October, let everyone go that was temporary. So then he was out of work again, and then they called him back to come back to work this month. So I don't know if he's going to still stay temporary or if they're going to make him permanent. It is a struggle, Stephen. It has been a real struggle. So I got you. We got you completely on that one. Um, but he's back at it, and he loves it. I mean, he loves this place. So hopefully things will work out this time. Well, I was going to show a pair of earrings, and then oh, there it is. I dropped one of them. Um. Okay, you need that butterfly, Beth, for 40. Yes, it was 40. You want the butterfly? You got it. And so to you, Sandra. You got it. Thank you, Sandra. It is pretty. It is really, really pretty. Just so it says hello. Thank you, Sandra. Okay, that was so cheesy. I'm goofy. I get goofy as it gets later in the night. Thank you, Sandra. Yep, it's 40, so I got you down. Thank you. I got you. I have a hard time doing that myself, to be honest with you. I see something I like and I end up going after it, even though I've told myself 1,000 times I'm gonna sit on my hands today. It doesn't work. All right, let's see here. Oh, I was gonna show these earrings, which is funny because I was gonna, as soon as right before you said that, I picked up these earrings. I was like, oh, these would be great earrings to go with that necklace. I really did. I was gonna put them up there with the butterfly and the angel skin coral. So these are sterling silver earrings, and they've got like little turquoise chips. Really precious little earrings. If there's any interest on these, so these are going to be a starting bid at 12. If there's any interest on these, yeah, definitely glad that you like it, Stephen. Um, so I hope everything works out for you, my friend. And I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate all of you guys coming in today. Um, yeah, definitely. So yeah, thank you for sharing that, Kitty. Um, so if somebody with a blue wrench wouldn't mind sharing Kitty's channel, she does have some good little videos about minerals and crystals. So definitely worth checking out. So earrings, if there's any interest in those. And I don't know if I can set them up there, but I think that they look magnificent with that necklace. Let's see what else we got. All right. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous hinged bangle. Clamper bangle. Hinged bangle. I don't know exactly how you want to call it. Now this can go down to 7 1/4. This fits my wrist. So 7 1/4 on the mandrel. I love this. This is absolutely awesome. This one is 44. I think it was 44 grams. Let me double check. All right, so this one is, well, 44.9 grams of sterling silver. So right there at 45 grams of silver. This one is Taxco. So you can see over here, you've got your Taxco numbers, Mexico 925. This is a really great hinge bangle. So this is a very strong hinge. Open it up, you still got the safety chain. And then you got to line it up. Now, the only thing is you got to line it up just right. But once it's in there, it's a very strong click. That's not opening. This is in really great condition. It's just got one little dent right here. But I love this. Like, this is like a little bit different texture than this. Like, these like have sort of like that, I don't know what you call it, but like textured lines through it. So really neat. I really love this one. This is a really cool bangle. If there's any interest on this one. And like I said, this one was 44.9 grams. But I'm going to bring this one down and I'm going to do 80 on this one. Starting bid at 80. If there's any interest on this bracelet. It is incredible. Awesome, awesome, awesome bangle. And then if you want to see it on, I can put it on. Can go easily on my wrist. So those of you that have a little bit bigger wrist now, and see, and I have a big hand, but because it opens and you've got that safety, works perfect. And then there is that. Okay. So if there is any interest on that one is a starting bid at 80. All right. Let's see. All right, what else? Anything else that you guys would like to see? Anything else that I could go through? I've got I got brooches. I got more silver. Trying to see what else. I do have some lapis. Anybody interested in any lapis? Bring these out. So this is a neat bracelet. This is a neat cuff bracelet. This one is just marked sterling on the inside. But this is a neat modernist type of bracelet. So sterling silver, lapis. I have a troll. Uh-oh. I didn't see the troll. Where's the troll? Did somebody catch? Oh, gosh. Oh, I sure do, don't I? Oh, boo. I see him now. All right, so what do I do? I guess I do what? Oh, somebody got him. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, thank you. Jen's on it. Oh, got you. All right, sounds good, Sandra. Thank you, thank you. Oh boy, he's gonna keep going, isn't he? Okay, hold that thought. Let me go to analytics here. Let me do this real quickly. He's gonna keep coming back, isn't he? All right, hold that thought. So let's go. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. So you go to analytics and then you're supposed to go to edit. There's edit. And then you're supposed to go to, is it customization? Who can send messages? Where is it? Um, I know I do not typically have uh trolls. um, you guys might have to remind me here. Audience. Um, where is it? Comments. Okay, here we go. So comments own, of course. Um, oh, y'all might have to help me. Um, shoot. Trying to hurry up and do this. Oh gosh, you guys. He's going for 20. Okay. All right. Well, that'll work. How? There's a way to go in and change it to where, to be able to comment, you have to be a subscriber for a certain amount of time. And now I can't seem to find where that is. I went under edit. Well, I guess we just worry about that another time. Is it community? Oh, here you go. All right, so viewer posts. So own, basic, who can post, subscribers. Is that post or is that? Oh, comments. Yeah. Messages. Okay. And let's see. No, I don't think that's the right one either. All right, so chat settings, not comments. Okay. Well, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this either. Darn those trolls. They are so aggravating. Well, still can't seem to quite get there. I know that one was from Russia. Oh, that's so funny that it's not funny. Okay, I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this. All right, let's just get out of this. I'll worry about another day. Uh, y'all just shoo them away. You're all good. Don't leave. Nah. Thank you for coming in, Stephen. Thank you, thank you. Um, I appreciate you coming in. He's I mean, I really should feel like privileged. I love you too, Stephen. I appreciate you coming in, and I will catch you soon. All right. I don't get trolls, so I really should feel privileged that I got a troll. We're just gonna leave it at that. All right. Back to jewelry again. Yes, from school boards to trolls. Oh, it's never a dull moment. All right. Lapis, sterling, really beautiful cuff. It is asymmetric, neat little modernist cuff. Really fun piece. It really is a fun piece. This one fits on 7 1/4. It's a little bit more set for 7. I would not go. I don't think this would go too much smaller than maybe 6 1/4. I mean 6 3/4. 6 3/4. Um, Maybe you could do 6 1/2. But 6 3/4 to about 7 1/4 is about that right. No, about that right. About the right. I can't talk. The correct range for that. So this one is going to be. Oops. And let me get back to live. All right. It's been an interesting evening. This one is going to be a starting bid at 40. If there is any interest on this one. But if you do start trying to go a little bit too small, you could definitely pop out the stone. So I would not, this one is not quite the flexibility that you might want out of a cuff. But I love that this one fits being perfect. Although I think says 7 is a little bit better. I'm 7 1/4. So I would say 7 3/4. I mean 6 3/4. Let's see if I can say it straight. 6 3/4 to 7 1/4. But seven's that sweet spot, I think. But really pretty cuff if there's any interest on that one. And so I had that one with this necklace. Now, this is a really, really incredible necklace. I love this one. It is really pretty. It is really different because it's got the little cha-cha mix. So this one is 18 inches. It is a sterling silver clasp. It is signed NF925. I do not know the artist for the NF, and no, I don't think it means nickel free, because sterling silver is nickel free anyway. Um, but anyway, it's really cute because you got the clasp and it's got the little cha cha, and then you've got these beautiful lapis beads, and they are hand knotted in between. But the blue is so rich on these, and they've got this beautiful pyrite matrix, and it comes down to these little beads, and then you've got the little cha-cha. So sterling silver and lapis. I'll go ahead and move these over to the side. Okay. So beautiful necklace. I'm going to come down a little bit on the necklace. But this is absolutely gorgeous. So I had that kind of paired with this bracelet, which I think is a really great little set. But anyway, the necklace itself, I am going to do a start bid at 38. It is absolutely beautiful. I love the lapis on that. And let me straighten that up just a little bit. But then I love the fact that it's got the little cha-cha beads. And you can always add an extender if you want to. It's at 18 inches. But you can always add a ring or an extension or something like that. But it's a really pretty necklace. The blue is gorgeous. And like I said, it is hand knotted. And then, of course, you got your cuff too. So really pretty necklace. If there's any interest on that one, yeah, it's a really great price. Now I've had this one out for a while. All my other lapis is sold, but this precious piece, and I don't know if it's because the cha-cha it's so different. I love the cha-cha. I think it's really cool. It's a neat little Neat little effect. I call it cha-cha. I mean, it's just little dangles, but they're so pretty. Um, so pretty set if there's any interest on that. Um, and then of course, I've got a couple of lapis bracelets here. Now the lapis on these, I mean, these are beautiful bracelets, but they have a little bit more of the gray matrix. Then these have the pyrite matrix. So this is a much better quality bead than these, but I was throwing these in with the necklace if anybody wanted these. And these are just little lapis bracelets with copper tone um tree and leaf. Just some fun little bracelets, but anyway, beautiful necklace if there's any interest on that one. All right. Does that just about do? Not quite. Let's see what else I've got. These are some really cool earrings, like modernist earrings. These are that Bronheim, or I don't know exactly how you say it. But spelled out Baya. Oh gosh, now I can't see it. My eyesight. Let's see if I can see. Bayanihan. Byaheim, something like that. But these are that modernist sterling silver earrings, clip-on earrings. I just say modernist. I don't know that you would necessarily call them brutalist, but these are, oh, they're not gonna stick like that. Um, it could be, yeah. I mean, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. And we're probably gonna call it in the next little bit. But we will do a giveaway though. Before we do, we'll do a little $5 turtle cash. We'll do a giveaway before we close out. But I love these. These are really awesome. So these are the earrings. These, I mean, they're total 80s, but I think they're actually older than the 80s. Um, but beautiful earrings, really neat modernist earrings. Now there is a little, let me see, right there. It's just a little dent right there. Um, and then there's one little itsy bitsy one right there. But you know, you really don't see it when you've got these up in your ears. But really cool earrings. If there's any interest, I actually kind of like it with that. Let me give you guys a. So each earring, they're a little heavy, but they're not super heavy. So each one is about 11.5 grams. So yeah, so 11.5 grams per earring. So anyway, it's 11 and 11.5. I am going to do these as a starting bid at 45 if there's any interest on these, which is a steal because these are marked and they are sterling silver. And so you're looking at roughly 23 grams total. But and they are, if you look up things with that the name Bayenheim. Bayenheim. And I don't know if that's German or not. I don't know why I'm giving it a German accent, but I don't know how else to say it. Um, but anyway, look them up. They are definitely the price is definitely there. Because I had these up marked about between 60 and 70 for a long time. But I will bring them down if there's any interest in these. And do these at 45. Those would look really cool with that. Kind of give it the modernist, because that's modernist, and these are kind of modernist too. But anyway, neat earrings if there's any interest in those. So, let me. Were there any other interests? Or any other requests? Anything else that you guys would like for me to bring out? Um, yeah, they're really cool. They're really neat earrings. Really neat sets. So is there anything else that you guys would like for me to bring out? Um, and I'd be happy to run anything again if anybody's interested. Um, there. So we've got all kinds of sterling out on the table. Oh no, not yet. Now I have been looking though. I will tell you, I have been looking. I am definitely looking. Um, so there's that. A couple of bangles, a couple of other bracelets, some rings. Yes, I will definitely. I am definitely on the hunt. Let me bring this down so you guys can see. And then this is a Weiss necklace. If anybody wants me to run um the necklaces on the side. So this one is a J. Crew necklace. This is just one that I just had up there from, I don't know, a week or so ago. But this is just a neat J. Crew necklace. Still on the little card. Retail $34.50. But anyway, it's got the bunch of different like little amber colored glass beads, and then some like little rhinestone beads. Just a neat little necklace. If anybody's interested in the J. Crew, this one start bid $10. If any interest on the J. Crew, pretty necklace, neat little necklace, but nice little costume jewelry piece. It's got the little J. Crew tag too. It's long. I couldn't quite tell you how long it is. I don't think it tells you on here. But anyway, neat necklace if there's any interest on that one. And then the other one, this is just a neat little, I think this is pyrite. Little pyrite and glass. This is a little glass bead. There's the extender. I think the clasp is sterling. It doesn't say. Maybe it's not. Although it actually kind of looks like it is. But anyway. Neat little pyrite. Now this is something I think I need to research a little bit. I can't remember exactly what was in here. Yeah, I needed to test these. But these are some neat little earrings. I'll show them. I've got to test these. I think that these are turquoise and sterling silver. I've just got to test them. I haven't tested these yet. I haven't cleaned them yet either. But these are the earrings. I don't necessarily know that I don't know who made these. I've got to go through and clean them and test them and research them. But here are these. And it's just a little box that was holding some stuff in there. And here are the other like little earrings. And these are that lucite, clear lucite, and then you've got the flower inside. Okay, this is like vintage earrings with the iris. These are really, really, really cool earrings. But I haven't researched these either. So there's just like little random things. So I've got my little stones and I've got some little trinkets and I've got some little things over there that they're there for me to remember that I need to look these things up and I just haven't yet. But I will try to do it by the next show. That's for sure. I need to remember to clean these and look into these so I can get these out here. But they do need to be cleaned up a little bit. And for all intents and purposes, that looks like real turquoise to me. But I got to look into it a little bit more. So, gotcha. Cool. Yep, with onyx. Awesome. So, those are some of my little It's where I put things if I need to remember what to do with stuff. I need to research. All right. They look identical except for the stone. Gotcha. Yep. All right. Anything else? Anything else that you guys would like for me to bring out? Now I do have vintage. I do have crystal. I do have glass. Um, I have Eisenberg. If anybody likes Eisenberg, I've got brooches. I still have some brooches. I do still have some gemstones. Don't do gemstones as much as I used to. I need to do more gemstones. But anyway. Turquoise. Ah. Let me think. Jen, I think I sold the last of my turquoise. With the exception of a little bit is in the angel skin necklace. I don't get a whole lot more turquoise in um collar torques. I do have a torque. I do have a really great torque. But it's copper. Welcome in, Minnie. Yep. How's it going, Minnie? I do have this. Absolutely beautiful copper torque. This is solid copper. It is hammered. And then of course it opens like that. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a really great condition. It's a very pretty shiny copper. So I do have this one. This is about the only torque that I think I have at the moment. But this one is a starting bid at 55. If anybody's interested in the copper torque. I love this, I love this, I love this. It is absolutely beautiful. The only thing is for me, this would still be with me in my collection. Except that my neck is a little bit too chunky. And so this kind of rubs in on my neck a little bit. So the length was perfect. It's 18 inches. But this part bothers me. So um uh yeah, which one? If you want me to run anything, just let me know, Minnie. But this is the torque that I've got. It's the only torque I've got right now. Not for lack of trying to get torques. They don't stay though. Torques are definitely uh very popular. Very, very popular. Um, but that's the only one I think I have. All right. What else? Minnie, do you want me to run anything? Yeah, well, no, I thank you for asking, Jen. Thank you, thank you. Um, and I know you got your show tomorrow. What time is your show? Is it? I can't because the time. I know we're on different times. So definitely share your channel, Jen, and the time for your show tomorrow. Though I'm sure we probably um. I mean, this is kind of it. Yeah. I mean, it's Yep, I got you. Of course, next Saturday. So my next live is Saturday at. There you go. Thank you. So central. Yeah, I keep wanting to say it was 1 p.m. our time, and then I was like, no, wait a minute. Think that's 2 p.m. our time. So Jen's. Thank you for sharing. So Jen's show again. So that's tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Um. So yeah, I'll be back on again Saturday at 2. So I'll be back on Saturday at 2. So I do Saturdays at 2 and Mondays at 9. Um, unless if we got something going on with the kiddo. And then, but usually I'm can usually be free by 9. Tonight is a little different. So tonight it was right up to 9 o'clock. Before we got finished studying Virginia studies and um, solar system. Here's a neat little the silver. What is that silver thing beside the butterfly? Okay, this I bet you're looking at these. These are earrings, Dreamcatcher, triple Dreamcatcher earrings, with just like little itsy bitsy pieces of turquoise. So those are there. These were 12, I think. They're really really pretty. Um, I got these out to kind of go along with the necklace though too, because they got like little itsy bitsy pieces of turquoise. Yep. This is a neat little gemstone necklace, multi-chip gemstone necklace. If anybody's interested, I could run something like that. Let's see. This one's got all different kinds of chips in it. Uh, Gold tone clasp. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you a good measurement on this because ouch, that hurt. Yeah, I don't know if I'm. Let's see if I can figure it out from this one. So 18 inches. So this one's 18 inches. So this one, so this is 18 inches. This would be a starting bid at 12. If there's any interest in something like this. But really beautiful gemstones. You got all kinds of different ones. Maybe a little bit of glass too. But you've got your gold stone, man-made, but anyway, it's still there. You got a little bit of lapis, some aventurine. Um, got some cat's eye in this, so you've got some glass. Um, but you've got some jaspers, you got some quartz, you got a little bit of rose quartz, you got a little bit of amethyst, you got some aventurine. So you got kind of like a little mixture. But really pretty if there's any interest in that. Great to layer with different gemstone pieces. And I do have some copper. If anybody's interested in any copper. And here's another bag of brooches. What is in this bag of brooches? Yes, the Christmas tree is sterling silver. Yes. This is sterling. The Christmas tree with the reindeer. There's the back. It's got a nice big bale for a necklace. And then right there is where it is signed, but it also tests them. So this is also acid tested. So I had 30 on him. I'd bring him down and I would do 28. If there's any interest on this one. To recap. But really cute little guy. I love the little reindeer. Now this has been just gently polished, or not polished, but take polishing cloth. But it does still have a little bit of patina to it. So I mean, you could definitely take a little bit of polish if you wanted it to be super super shiny. I like it with the patina because it is an older piece. And you can see it's a vintage piece. From the clasp. Really cool. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is in at 28. And we will call that one down. So going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is a precious little piece. Have Swarovski earrings if anybody's interested in Swarovski earrings. Now they're just gold tone. And that was it's just 925 Yep, congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you want me to? Okay, so let's see here. Um, Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So can I put it by so like that? That's cool. Yeah, I can do that. I think if I can get to it, I've already put it up, but yeah, I can. Is that what you needed, or just to put it together with the lapis, or I know you've got a. I might have to get back to you if you want me to test it. Yeah, I can't at the moment. I don't have that box with me. But I can definitely um try it and see. I'm not sure if it'll go on that. Because the beads might be a little bit too big. This one doesn't have an enhance. This one's a pendant. I can try it and see um and get back to you. Um I got you. No, I see what you're saying though. You're trying to see if it'll go on your necklace. I'll check and see. No, no, no. I got what you're saying. I'm sorry. Um all right. Are you yeah, I'll email you. I will check that out and see. I'm not sure if it'll go with that or not. Or go over the beads. I don't know if the beads will go through the bail. Kitty, here's this one. Yeah, and you could. But we'll definitely test it and see. And then Kitty, here's a picture of your sassy cat. Um, okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. And the next thing I was thinking too is you might could, and I could send you. I've got a couple of I've got a sterling silver jump ring, so you could also put the jump ring through the yeah, we'll make it work. I could figure out a way to make it work. I'm good about doing that. All right, so you got it good. Um yeah. You could also put and I've got a jump ring or I can send one or two. But you could put a like a ring through this and then work it around and then hook the ring up to the and like make an enhancer out of the ring too. So I'll send you a couple of jump rings. Let me mark that down. Because that's a good way to get it to work too. If you don't want to run it. I don't know. Um, yeah, I think that the jump rings. So let me add a couple jump rings. That would help you. That might would help you. Does that work, Elizabeth? All right. So hello, Sarah. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see what else we got. All right. I do have these little earrings. I don't know if anybody's interested. These are little Swarovski earrings, but I love Swarovski, and I think these are really, really cute. Um, these are all signed Swarovski. So this first set, is the ones with the faux pearl. Right back there is the signature swan. These are shepherd hooks, gold tone. I had just randomly had these in the sterling back. Um, but sweet little earrings. So large crystal, and then you've got the faux pearls. So I've got three different sets of Swarovski earrings, two shepherd hooks, and one post. Um, oh, that's awesome, awesome, awesome. Um, so great little earrings. If there's any interest in these, so these are going to be Starting bid at 18. And these are signed Swarovski earrings. So precious little pair of earrings if there's any interest in these. So that's one pair. And then the second pair, these are round and then diamond cut crystals. There is the swan. And these are also the shepherd hawks. I just think these are really lovely. And these shine so much prettier. I know I say it all the time. And I probably said it 10 times tonight. But things are so much prettier in person than they are through the phone and through the video. But gorgeous Swarovski crystal earrings. These are just absolutely lovely. They catch the light perfectly. They are absolutely beautiful if there's any interest in these. And those are also 18. And then we do have these little guys. These are little bows. They are signs on the back. Yeah, they are really pretty. There again is the little swan. These are post backs. They do have backs. These are rhinestones. Absolutely beautiful. Swarovski crystal rhinestones. These shine like nobody's business. I mean, I am not even kidding. I mean, when you see these in person, you can see them across the room, or at least across my box. They are absolutely beautiful. The phone does not do these things justice. These are absolutely precious. Again, these are also 18. They are really sweet. These are great for Christmas. These are also at 18. Again, beautiful Swarovski earrings. If there's any interest in these. So these are at 18, Roche. So if there's any interest in these. So, beautiful little Swarovski. Okay. I tell you what, Merche, if you're interested in these, I'll come down a little bit. And I'll restart it at 15. Now I don't know if the backs are. Now I didn't replace the backs, but I don't know if anybody else did. But the back is that one, the back needs to be clean, which I will clean it again. But the back is marked 925 on that one. These may be original to it. This one's also marked 925. So the backs are 925 at least. So awesome. Thank you, Merche. And yep. So if nothing else, they're at least sterling. So that helps. So we're gonna count these down. So going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold. All right, Jen, thank you so much for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful night and great sale tomorrow. And thank you so much for all of your help with that troll. So thank you, thank you. So have a great night, Jen. Thank you, thank you. And we will see you tomorrow. So it'll probably be after work hours, but I'll try to catch you tomorrow. I meant to have caught you this weekend. Yeah, we had trolls. We had a troll. So I don't get many trolls, Merche. So I don't know if I should feel like privileged. Yeah, we had a bot. All right, so those were the Swarskis. I love Swarovski earrings. I love Swarovski anyway. They're always so shiny. All right, what else? And I do have Rosemary G for anybody that would like to see Rosemary G. But it's the same. I don't have anything new. It's two necklaces. It's the one rose quartz necklace and one brick quartz and cornelian necklace. And then I've got several pairs of earrings and a couple of bracelets. So I do still have um, some of the Rosemary G. Now, my scarab stuff, I'm still working on. I did finally get my replacement scarab in the mail today, so I can finish up on my. You would like to see? Okay, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Um, so I will be able to like finish up on my collars now, or work on doing that. So, for anybody that is interested in the Rosemary G, I love Rosemary G. I love her stuff. And I'm still working on trying to repair some of the ones that I've got and get those out here. I just everything else under the sun kind of has come along and been going on, so I haven't quite gotten to it. So, but anyway, we'll start off with these. So let's see. These are I love to show Rosemary G. I love my Rosemary G. Um, but I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. Um, so these are the cloisonne dangle earrings. Beautiful, beautiful cloisonne. And then you've got either, I want to say it's either black onyx, black agate, or black quartz. Um, but beautiful earrings if there's any interest in these. And I love her cloisonne beads. These are starting bid at 40 if there's any interest in these. But I do. I love, love, love her cloisonne. I've actually picked up some of her beads that I am going to try to make some things out of too. Um, yeah, yeah, I gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So Rosemary G, she was artist designer from 70s, 80s, 90s. And she did work that was and like these were at Saks Fifth Avenue and retailed for 100 in Saks Fifth Avenue. But she did design jewelry for Saks Fifth Avenue, Bloomingdale's, things like that. This next pair of earrings, these are gold tone earrings. These are post back. So come with original post backs. Beautiful, beautiful earrings. And then you've got the dangles of carved beryl, rose quartz. And then, of course, they have like the little crystal up above them, with the little dangle. But really great post earrings. These are gold plated. And these are going to be a start bid. I'm going to do these at 38. Start bid at 38 if there's any interest in these. Okay. So those are there. Then these are just really precious earrings. These are the rhinestone earrings with the faux pearl dangles. These still have their Saks Fifth Avenue tag. These retailed for 50. And these are post back. There's the back. So beautiful rhinestones and then the faux pearls. I mean, and they do. Now, these are, again, prettier in person. Because in person, you can see the rainbow prism, ness, whatever you want to call it. Shiny sparkles. Um, just, again, absolutely gorgeous. These I'm going to do at 35. If there's any interest, starting bid at 35 on these. They are absolutely gorgeous. I love these. These are really great for winter festivities and parties. These would be really, really pretty for both Christmas and New Year's. Put on some real pretty sparkly things. Next we've got, now this is a mix. Now these are this has the Saks Fifth Avenue tag, and these are glass, rose quartz, and fossil agate or jasper, something like that. But these are post back, and I want to say that these are probably gold plated. But then you come down and you've got your rose quartz, fossil agate, and then hand blown glass. These are that wedding cake bead style. Absolutely beautiful earrings. I love these. I think these look absolutely amazing. She's got some garnet pieces with the wedding cake beads that I think these would look phenomenal with. But actually, she's got several that have um, the river stone or the fossil agate that these would look incredible with also. These are a starting bid at 40 if there's any interest in these. So absolutely beautiful. I love these. I think these are really pretty. Great for fall too. Um Next one. Next set are these. Yeah. Oh, these, if you think those are dramatic. These are very dramatic. So I think this is what, maybe gold plated brass or brass. Here is the Stacks with Avenue tag. So these retailed for 100. Then you've got your black stone with hematite and reconstituted amber. Absolutely, yeah. These definitely stand out. These are posts with the lever back. Really, yes, yes, she was, and she was heavily influenced by her travels too. So I mean, she traveled the world. I'm assuming. Um, but absolutely awesome. These look really great with her black necklaces, black beaded necklaces, especially the ones with the either African amber or reconstituted amber. She's got several out there like that. I've got a couple myself that these would look phenomenal with. So these are going to be a starting bid at 40 also. If there's any interest in these, yeah, they do almost look. Some of her stuff really does look Egyptian. She definitely did some different, like Egyptian revival pieces. So there are those. I've lost my little stand. I lost the base to my little stand. All right, and let's see here. Some of the other earrings. So these are really, really pretty. Now these are one of my favorite gemstones. Um, But again, all right, so these are posts. I don't think this one has its tag, but either gold plated or gold filled. But these are that moonstone onyx. Look how absolutely big and luscious those stones are. So this is one of my favorite pairs. This one is also going to be 40. And if there's any interest in these, again, these are luscious. The stones are gorgeous. They are absolutely luscious. I really just want a necklace of just nothing but that stone. But I actually have a lemon one. Although it's got agate in it too. But beautiful stone if there is any interest. I know I need to do a video of some of the things that I've held on to. I keep saying that, and one of these days I'm really gonna just get down to it. But I want to fix some of. I've got some that need to be fixed, and I want to work on fixing those. But I got to get through. I think I got to get through Christmas first. Um, but anyway, next set. These are probably gold plated. Here is the back. Saks with Ebony tag. So yellow jade scarab. 100 on these. Yeah, I know. So these I'm gonna bring it down and do 38 on these. Um, oh wow. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, kitty. All right, so I love these. These are really, really pretty. These kind of inspired me a little bit on my collar necklace that I'm working on. But here are these. I love these. These are post backs. Um, Not super heavy. Let me see if I can get a weight for you on that real quickly. See if that kind of helps a little bit. So one earring is about 15 grams. So I mean, not super heavy. They're not 10 either. Um, I think I'm glad that they're posts. Um, okay. All right. Gotcha. All right. So, yeah. So they're 15 grams. So, yeah. You think clips do help with the weight? Gotcha. Okay. They always fall off of me. If they weigh too much with the clips, they always fall off of me. So that's why I don't usually do clips. Um, I think every once in a while. All right, but beautiful earrings. If there's any interest in those, you have wimpy ears. Oh, bless your heart. Listen, there. That's and I will tell you, and I apologize. I mean, I'm not. That is definitely a thing. My daughter, um, we have to be really careful, about how heavy her earrings are, um, because they will definitely rip down your ear. No, I know that's definitely a thing. So, some bracelets. I've got these bracelets. This one comes to 7.25. On the mandrel. This is the gold fields and rose quartz bracelet. It's got like the little inventory tag of the information on it. Roto bracelets. Retailed either 70 or 88. But beautiful little bracelet. So rose quartz, gold field findings, really beautiful piece. So this one is going to be um starting bid at 45 if there's any interest on that one. Yeah, definitely. Let me get through this little part and then I'll get right to those. These next two are yeah, the closure is really neat. Um, so you pull that down, you push that down, it comes out, but then you can actually use this to push it down to get it back in, so it's not so difficult to get on and off. Um, but beautiful little bracelet. Now these are bangle bracelets. This one is 7.5 on the mandrel. This one is 8.5 on the mandrel. This one will fit my fit over my hands and fit on my wrist. I wear 7.25. This one definitely will not. But these are gold plated, and it says on here, um, 24 gold plate over sterling. So both of these are sterling silver bangles with gold plate. This one has just a little bit of tarnish right here. And there was one other little place that I thought had just a little bit of wear right here with the plating. But they're both absolutely beautiful. The detail is really neat. Beautiful gold plating on these. And it is sterling silver with gold plate. Okay, and then the bigger one has this tag. Again, they retailed for 150. The big one has the roto tag. 24 karat gold plate over sterling. Okay? So big one has the this, and then of course the small one has this one. So both of these are I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit and do 80 each. If I can, well, we'll just do that. So 80 each. I can't get to the H. My H is covered up. Um, but if there's any interest on these are really awesome. These are great to stack with different things. And they look amazing with just about everything that you might have Rosemary G. And then the two necklaces that I've got, this one is 20 inches. But this is a spring clasp, so you can always get rings or an extension. All right, sounds good, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a great week and see you Saturday. This one retailed for 190. Brass disc, carnelian, and brick quartz. Here's the luscious brick quartz. Beautiful carnelian. Absolutely gorgeous. You come down, you've got this beautiful brass. I love this one. I think this one is magnificent. So beautiful, beautiful necklace. If there's any interest on this one. Now the brass one does have a little bit of oxidation and wear to it, but this is vintage, and it was sitting around for probably about what 50 years or something. Um, Maybe not quite 50 years, maybe 40 years. But anyway, really pretty necklace. I love this one. Starting bid is 75. The gemstones in this are just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is definitely a statement piece. But the gemstones are gorgeous. I mean, these are incredible gemstones. I love the carnelian. I love the brick. I just think it's a phenomenal piece. So I've toyed around with the idea. If I end up keeping this one, I may change the middle piece and do something different. Find something and put in its place. But anyway, it really is a magnificent piece. I really love it. But I love the gemstones. The gemstones are phenomenal. And then the last one that I've got of the Rosemary G, and I can't remember exactly how long this one is. It's at least 30 inches long. Um, Let me see, because I don't have my normal tape measure. I have misplaced it, and while I have an idea of where it is not in my vicinity. So I want to say this one's roughly 32 inches. Here's the spring clasp. Gorgeous, gorgeous rose quartz. Absolutely beautiful. And then you've got, it is asymmetric. Um, yeah, well, I did a little bit. I mean, I cleaned it up just a little bit. It needs to be buffered, Merche. Yeah. And I may try buffering it. I need to get like one of these like little buffering tools. That's what really probably needs to happen with that one. Um, just needs to buffer. Um, so let's see if I can get it cleaned up a little bit better. But I'm not very good at it. I'm always afraid I'm gonna do something I'm not sure shouldn't do. Um, but anyway, beautiful, beautiful piece. This one, it really is beautiful. It is. And I love that big medallion on it. Um, so anyway, but this one, beautiful, beautiful rose quartz. This one I think it might be like white agates or something. Um, or some other kind of, I think this even came up in a jadeite. But you can see that this one was dyed. But then you've got the beautiful rose quartz. So really neat piece if there's any interest on this one. Again, absolutely gorgeous. This one was one of mine. Yeah, this is absolutely the stones on this. That's the one thing about Rosemary G. Her stones are absolutely gorgeous. Yes, yes. I'm finishing up on this, and I'm gonna go right to the butterflies. So this one is also 75. If there's any interest on this one. Silver polishing wipe on. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. So don't use silver polish on for May. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yes, you gotta be careful. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess up something. Um. Yep. But beautiful. Rose quartz is absolutely gorgeous. These stones are phenomenal. Absolutely. It's very cold to the touch. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this piece. This is one of my favorites. Honestly, Skylar loves it too. I want to say I think this is a piece of jadeite, to be honest with you. It looks meaty like jadeite. It's not banded like agate. It's a really nice piece if there's any interest. All right, so thank you guys for looking. That is the Rosemary G. Let me put these up real quickly, and then I'm gonna come back over to the butterflies. So I keep the Rosemary G separate because at some point these are probably gonna end up in in my in my stash. But if anybody ever wants to see Rosemary G, I'm all about showing the Rosemary G. And especially if I get in any new Rosemary G, I will definitely let you guys know. I do have some that need to be fixed, and once I get those fixed, I will bring those out. Some of those out for sale, and then I've got some that I'm working on creating. Not trying to be like Rosemary G, but just I've got some of her findings and just trying to put some of the findings together like I think she would have it. Um, Possibly, maybe, and trying to do something with those. Um, so I love Rosemary G. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. So Vermeil, Kitty Vermeil is gold over sterling. It's just like a gold. It's not really gold plating. Um, it's not as thick. It's not exactly like that. It's almost like a gold wash. It's thinner than gold filled. But anyway, it's just like a gold wash over top of yeah, it's a technique. There you go. Yeah. So butterflies. All right, so this is a pretty Liz Claiborne butterfly brooch. Silver tone, working clasp. Right there is where you've got the LC. Um, yeah, it's very light. Possibly. I don't know the answer on that one. I know it's not Goldfield. Goldfield is a lot is well, not a lot thicker, but it's thicker. It's usually 1/20th. Um, but anyway, beautiful butterfly. If there's any interest on this one, faux turquoise, faux stones. Not real abalone, faux abalone, but it's absolutely beautiful. Just a really beautiful brooch. If there's any interest on this one, um, yeah, no kid, yeah. So if you've got like a gold bracelet and it says 925 on it instead of like 14 karat, 9 karat, 10 karat, whatever. If you've got like it just has like a little gold sheen to it, but it's marked 925 or sterling, then it's probably vermeil, because then it's going to have just a real light gold wash over sterling. Now, if it says, of course, if it says 120 14 carats or 120, 12 carats, then that's Goldfield. And Goldfield is usually, um, it's a little bit better price range, than Vermeil. Um, and then of course gold plating is entirely different. You've got an actual like layer of gold plate over top of sometimes sterling. Yeah, I agree. I do too. Um, yep. Um, so anyway, butterfly, $5. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sarah. Um, $5 on the Liz Claiborne butterfly brooch. If there's any interest on that one, starting bid at 5. So that's for this one. And then the other one, this one is not marked. It is very well made. But it is not marked. There's the back, and then here is the front, and this is just gold tone butterfly with silver tone glitter enamel. If there's any interest on this one, yeah, Goldfield is on base metal. Yep. Um, but pretty little butterfly. If there's any interest on this one, um, And then this one is at $5 also. Yeah, it's a lot. It is. Yep. So pretty little butterfly. So there's that one. And then the other two that I've got are these two little ones. One of these is marked made in Taiwan. I imagine the other one is too. Same construction. So these are also $5. Um, or if you wanted both of them, I'd do 7 for both. Um, so cute little butterflies. So 5 or 7 set on these. Okay, these are pretty. That'd be pretty. Do them as scatter brooches. Okay, so those are the butterflies. I apologize for being a little bit late on the butterfly. Um, all right. Anything else that you guys would like to see? I do have vintage. I don't know if anybody likes vintage, but I do have some vintage items that I can always run through. I've got I've got brooches. Let's see, what do I even have left in brooches? I have Arthur Pepper. I have a Beau jewel. Um, but I do have some really pretty rhinestone necklaces. Like the vintage rhinestone, like Eisenberg Ice. Um, yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha, Kitty. I'm the other way. I like to venture into crystals and minerals myself. Um, so I've had to sit on my hands for a little bit though. So, but I was going for a time there buying some of the different gemstones, like the little spheres or towers and different things. But that gets expensive too, and I gotta sit on my hands. All right. Was there anything else that you guys would like to see? Um. All right. So let's do. We got 10 people in. Let's do our $5 giveaway, and then I'll give it a call one more time, and we may be about done for the evening. So let's see. We are just going to do something simple. We are not going to Scotland or Wyoming this time. Lord help me. I did not um, expect Wyoming to be such a big trip. Well, and then the other day it took us forever today to get to Wyoming, right? So I don't have a lot of paper. All right, so Turtle Cash. All right, so giveaway. You guys usually know the drill, but YouTube is in no way does not sponsor, is not responsible for, does not guarantee or have anything to do with, is not liable for a giveaway. There's technically no monetary value. It is just $5 Turtle Cash. You can use on your order from tonight or any future order. Um, so anyway, so what I'm going to do is I am going to figure out a question. I'm going to ask it, and then I'm going to type go in chat. Once you see go in the chat, you can start the guessing. And excuse me, I was trying to clean up just a tad little bit, because I am going to bed after this. So let's see here. We have, how many people we have now? We have 9 people in. So bear with me. Sorry, guys. I know we're all kind of getting tired. It is 12:30 here. All right, so that switched me over to live chat. Make sure I'm in live chat. I was earlier, but anyway, here we go. So I am going to guess a number between 1 and 30. And there's my little answer, and go. So between guess a number between 1 and 30. Yeah, it is a late night. Oh, well, there you go. Kitty. That was pretty quick. All right. So that was not that was not Scotland. All right, congratulations, Kitty. Congratulations. It was 24. All right. So congratulations, Kitty. You were the first one in at with 24. So congratulations. So awesome, awesome, awesome. There you go. The power of minerals, right? All right. So Kitty got you in at the $5 turtle cash. All right. So we can definitely apply that to your purchase. So anyway, awesome. Congratulations. So yeah, if you have not registered with me, please make sure that you do. Send your information over. I will invoice, I guess, first thing in the morning. Well, I may invoice tonight. Well, what do we got? Okay, I may invoice tonight because it won't take me long to do that. So I'll invoice tonight. Um, so yeah, if you don't mind, just when you get a chance to, sure, you sure can. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be great, Kitty. I'm just gonna clean up my little space for just a minute. But yeah, feel free to ask away, Sandra. Whoa. That's interesting. That's really interesting, Sandra. Yeah, it is very interesting. Asbestos is. Maybe I'm thinking about something different, but that's not good for you. But I guess that's just in the mineral or the powder form. Oh, oops, there goes my chat. Yeah, asbestos is really bad if it's breathe in the powder. Like when if it ever like grinds or anything like that and gets into like a powder form and you breathe that in for a long amount of time, that's really bad. But I don't again, I don't know if I'm talking about the same thing. I could be talking about something different too. I mean, it could be a different form. Wait a minute. Okay, so there's isn't okay, yeah. Gotcha. Well, I didn't think about that. That's a true statement. Yeah, that's really interesting though. All right. Gotcha. Well, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Um, I don't know that I've ever. I don't. Well, I don't even think I knew that asbestos could be in like a crystal form. I never thought about that. I'd be curious to see that. I'll have to Google it and see. Huh. All right. Well, listen, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. It's been a blast. I appreciate all of you guys coming in and sticking with me. And it's a quarter to one. Um, yeah, definitely. I did not know that, Kitty. I did not know that. Of course, I never really looked into it. So that's a neat thing, Lauren, too. That's cool. I didn't know that. All right. Well, listen, thank you guys so much again for being here. It was a great night, a lot of fun, and a lot of great different things learned. So again, again, thank y'all for being here. It's been a blast. I will be back on Saturday at 2, and then of course next Monday at 9 o'clock. So same time, same place, and hopefully I can get out a preview. Later in the week before Saturday, and see what we've got for next weekend. But again, love you all. Thank you guys so much. Yes, all of y'all too. Sleep well or have a great day. And see you guys this weekend. Have a great week. Love you all. Mwah. Bye, guys.